Yeah, bro, I had it turned off. I was just looking at the opening gap range, like how far the gap range is. So this is that opening gap range. It traded that 25%, but I'm not seeing it like straight away coming lower without feeling at least the 50%, since that liquidity is sitting right nearby. At the same time, there is that new week opening gap. Hey Murad Hussein, brother, how are you? After a long time. So 25% tapped. Yes, I have some equal lows over here. At the same time, I have this 5 minutes fair value or 15 minutes fair value gap. So I'm waiting to see how market is clearing this sell side or how market is filling up this specific area. Now today I'm not gonna be doing it for long time. See what did I said, like I'm not seeing it coming lower without trading that, especially above that. So that's the power of your opening gap range. Now let me actually check the GC, because I told my brother Murad here that gold will have a similar thing happening. So let me check the GC, how the gold is doing. Yeah, I had it muted, so I don't know. The whole chart just got stopped over there. Oh, I marked the GC. I don't know where did I mark it. Did I mark it here or did I mark somewhere else? Why it's not switching the chart? Come on. Anyway, let me stay with the MNQ. Maybe the power. Okay. Remember that from the yesterday's market analysis video? This is that reaction until this projection. Now this projection on Friday's stream, you will see that projection, and look on the 15 minutes chart how the bodies are trading there. And also don't forget that below a projected terminus, market can reach from 5 to 20 handle. That's your 11.5 handle move. And above this, I have marked this as my buy side. Yes, this is a better buy side, because that high, after trading that daily change in a state or order block level, see, like this fair value was not traded with that high, so that is that case. And unfortunately, I don't know why the 1 minute chart is not still loading. Let me know if the stream is actually laggy or not. So let me talk, since the 15 minutes is available over here, let me talk about this specific range, or from that 5 minutes projection that I showed you guys. Okay, so nothing is actually loading, so let me reload the whole thing. Internet, I don't know what's happening with Australian internet. This is bloody bullshit. Steam is lagging. Okay, so I have to again drop the bitrate. Murad Hussain, bro, Murad bhai, since you are here, please tell me if the GC is going higher as well or not. Like the first move, what happened to your gold? Please let me know. And bloody internet, I might have to stop the stream for a second and then start again with a lower bitrate and resolution. Bigger monitor for my ease of my mind or for better trading setups, but unfortunately it's not good for the streaming purpose, because Australia went down. Okay, so wait until it can fill up that specific opening range gap. Where is it? Regular trading hour. Okay, I have it delayed over here, so on trading view I cannot see, but that's your 674 previous settlement and wherever the 930 opened. Come on, what the hell? Stream is lagging as well, right? So the max bitrate I'm getting is like 5000, 6000. That's the reason I don't actually do it, or I stopped doing it. Let me check. what exactly it is. Current bitrate is this, which is lower than the bitrate. It's showing excellent health. How come it's excellent health when I don't have the bitrate to perform the stream properly? How come? I really don't know what's happening. So let's see if it loaded or not. Not yet. Unbelievable. Unbloody believable. And since the stream is lagging, should I actually stop and try with a lower bitrate? Yeah, let me just stop and start again with a lower bitrate, I guess. That's that midnight open, huge fair value. So I don't need the settlement knot anymore. Now I kept the previous day low because it's important. So today, yes, my first priority is, okay, it's not actually showing over here properly. So wait until I can do that. Yeah, there is a swing high right below this specific fair value. So if you are in any entry, try to take a small partial here, but if you don't take partial, at least take partial above this high and wait until it can go for that specific mean threshold level or that other buy side liquidity. Like if you are already in a entry from that 930 fair value, which is this fair value, okay, and I know the direction for sure that it's going higher because of the settlement and the way from where market is going higher. This is a hourly bag from where it is going. Unfortunately, yeah, like let me just fix the stream and lower the bitrate and I'll come back again, because for me, I don't know if it's still lagging or not. At the same time, the chart is not loading. I don't know why it is this way in Australia, but the internet speed sucks in Australia. It literally sucks. Wait, it's results. I don't need result. I need to see what's the current bitrate. Bullshit internet in Australia. Oceania. Okay, Oceania. Ooh. It's even worse today. Mine is also not changing. It's even worse today. Usually it goes above 100 Mbps, but like 130, 40 Mbps. But yeah, it's even bad today. How many devices actually I have connected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, 6 of them. Yeah. Oh my god. It's even worse today. And the upload ping is 147 millisecond. So that's not good. Usually we are investigating issue with the chart loading. Oh my god. So it's not just me, it's top step in general, as a whole. So it's not just me. Top step is not even loading the chart. Like they just gave me a warning message above. They just gave me an warning that we are investigating. So yes, that's that fair value where I had some buy side that's not loading up there. Market has cleared that. So if you have taken some partial, good. If not, then I don't know, like maybe you can look for that one. And this fair value, keep it on your chart because it okay, so it's still giving me the same message. Okay, you guys cannot see it, but let me actually show you guys because it's important. That's the express funded. I just resized it because if I don't resize it, it will take even more space. So yeah, they are saying we are investigating an issue for data not loading. Okay, so I hope you got that point. Now let me readjust the stream so that I can keep it. Okay, the side is adjusted. Now the height. So that 15 minutes bearish fair value is still holding. Unfortunately, top step the chart is not loading, so it's their problem, not just mine. At the same time, this is that specific area from where like that daily order block. Unfortunately, I don't know why I am even talking. So for GC, okay, like for gold, let's see, this is GC. This is where the 930 opening is. I'm expecting market to go higher and at least fill up like half of that, or at least some of it, like the grid point 25, 50, 75, whatever it is, it will do that. Just need something on the left as well to do that thing. On NQ we had that specific price action happening, which is here. I cannot actually show you because I don't have the real-time data, but this is what it looks like. Okay, so for NQ that's the 930 move, and you have this fair value that market can inverse, or at the same time, if you can see here, market has already inversed this fair value, at the same time traded just the high of that small 15 minutes fair value. Okay, from where it was going higher, and this down close candle is your 15 minutes order block. From this change in state or the consecutive order blocks that you can see here, this is usually it's a propulsion block, but you can mark it as a order block just to keep things simple, and that is where market is literally reacting and going higher. Again, common area, highest level of support resistance can be found over there, and this is the high I'm telling you. Okay, so it has already reached on the top like on the real-time data, if I'm not wrong, if it has already reached until this breakaway gap, and it has cleared that liquidity, and this is my next level of liquidity until the daily order block level, what I have like a mean threshold level, what I have shared on my reload your top step X. Okay, let me do it one more time. Let's see if I can. Is the stream still lagging, or it's better? Like if it's lagging, then I have to. Okay, now it gave me. Okay, yeah, it's working. Thanks, Stephen, bro, and thank you. What is going on with top step? Okay, so yeah, thank you, because otherwise I was just about to stop the stream. So let me tell you something over here. Okay, like after that area, after this, okay, they are still giving me that we are investigating issue with the chart. I don't know why they're already like it's working now, so I don't know why they're not taking that away, but they're still giving me the same thing, the investigation message or something. However, here the change in state, it happened what time? Look, like around the time as well. This is 3:30. Okay, so inside of your London's silver bullet or London session. From hey Ryan bro, how are you? So from there, market came until that projection. This projection, if you check my Friday stream, or even I think it was on Thursday stream as well. Let me check where that 5 minutes structure were. This is 27th September, so Friday, I guess. Yeah, so again, let me show you from the 5 minutes, specifically from the 5 minutes chart, and let me make it bigger actually, so that you guys can see what I'm trying to. We know the buy side projected terminus I have shared on yesterday's video, but the sell side, as I was saying inside the video, that I have the second projection is still sitting inside there, so I want to see something happening from that projection, this specific range. Okay, this, so you can see like it's pure equal highs, equal lows, and all the bodies are at the same level here as well. Like all the bodies are around the same level. So this is that 5 minutes consolidation on Friday during, I think, the London session. This was the London session, yeah. So 5 a.m, 4 a.m, during those moments. So from this high to this low, I had two projections. That's one way of projecting. Another way is from the body to the lowest body, which is I think this one. This is where I had one projection on Friday stream. You will see there are two different levels that I marked, and this is where I have two projection aligning or overlapping perfectly. That was that projection. Right below the projected terminus, I had this hourly breakaway gap. That is the projected terminus. Market traded that, traded the hourly breakaway. Now you are seeing that move. But this move again, this is the daily order block low, from where I saw the London silver bullet entry. Unfortunately I missed this part, but I took the entry from here, like this breaker and CISD. Yes, I know like the chart is not that clean, but here I will show you on the 1 minute the setup as well for this one, because of that consolidation range. And see like the whole thing on the 15 minutes, you will see these are all the sideways price action. So the whole accumulation manipulation happened lower until this terminus. When market was going higher, this was the high to first target, and then since this high is coming out of nowhere, why I'm saying nowhere is because of that gap. Okay, it didn't trade at that 15 minutes bearish breakaway gap or the fair value gap. Since it filled it up here fully, so I'm marking it as a fair value gap. Since it didn't trade that, that high can be the next target. So first partial above this high, second partial here. If you still have any position to hold, you can hold until this high or that low, because that is the order block mean threshold, daily breakaway gap low, and the 4 hours fair value gap or breakaway gap, however you want to mark it, that low. Okay, and again the opening gap range, how you are marking it is, let me remove all the projections. That's, I didn't remove this specific line just to be sure that I'm actually giving you guys. And look at the body over here, the projection bodies. Okay, that's how it looks. So yeah, I mean, if you practice enough, you will see it enough. I kept the previous day low to see like if it's going below that or closing below that or not, but this one I don't need it anymore, at least for today and tomorrow. I don't need it. And this is that analysis that Monday and Tuesday I'm expecting mostly sideways price action. At the same time, by Tuesday I'm expecting market to reach here. If overzealous, it will take this high on the lower time frames like 15 minutes, 5 minutes or whatever, but on daily after trading this area, it will come back below that mean threshold. So there will be a long week over here, but it will come below that mean threshold. That will give me more confidence or confirmation. Now another thing can also happen, which is the fake breakout, which is on the daily. Maybe market can close above that area with a body, but the very next day it will come below that area. So that will be your fake mean threshold breakout or disrespect. But once that happens, what I don't want to see for until it can reach this sell side and this sell side is, once market does something like that on the daily, which is closing above the mean threshold and the very next day it's coming lower, the moment candle closes below this order block level one more time, it's never going for the mean threshold again before it can reach for at least this sell side. Okay, and which sell side is that? It's this sell side. Not, I'm not marking this one, I'm marking this one, these relative equals, because the other one is too far. Okay, and this is that level I have tweeted on my channel like long ago, that this 19,927 is the level what I'm expecting market to retest before it can go for the buy side. However, it came very close to that area. That was that 4 hours fair value, from where it went higher, cleared all the buy side from left, which is a long on the left side, like long before it happened. So it will be hard to find from the 15-minute chart. However, yeah, like that is that specific fair value and area from where it's going higher. Now I'm not active on Twitter, and don't worry about the Twitter, because whatever I'm saying here, either I'm sharing it on my Discord or on the YouTube channel. So don't worry about the Twitter. I'm not active over there, and it's not possible to be active on every other places. Now we had a news at 9:45. Let me actually check what's the result of the news. Okay, it's not 9:40. Yeah, 9:45 is already here. So what is the result? It came positive. Now this is Chicago PMI. Okay, manufacturing index. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Then why the hell this market is also going higher? That's my question. Okay, because we have some liquidity. So wait until it can take that liquidity if you are not already in a trade, or you can, if you are in a trade, I hope by now you have taken some partial and stop loss you have brought it to your break even or something, like small profit in above break even, because you have to cover the small fees or something as well. So yeah, I mean, what you usually do is you come to TradingView. If you are already with TradingView or any platform that is allowing you to trade from TradingView, then you can use TradingView, change from electronic to the regular trading hour. You will see where the previous settlement is, which is this down close candle here. From here until 9:30 open, that's your opening range gap. And for your opening range gap, you want to literally grid it like this way and look if there is anything happening with this or not. Like usually market fills up completely then falls. If it doesn't, at least expect like 25%, 50%, this sort of level will be filled. When if you have confluences with any of those grid levels, you can expect for more, like you can be pretty confident about that market is going there, which in this case I had this new week opening gap overlapping perfectly with that 50% level again. So look at this 50%, which is 193.00. This new week opening gap is 194.00. So it's like literally overlapping. Okay, one handle here and there doesn't matter, it's close proximate overlap or overlap. And at the same time I had some liquidity here. However, as I said, like that is giving you the direction, which direction the market is going. For example, if this sort of, like if this sell side was not like this way and then it was creating those fair value gaps, I could already be in a trade from this sort of fair value, because I know for a fact that 9:30 the direction is already towards the buy side. At the same time, it's coming from a hourly breakaway gap where I had a projected terminus. If you don't have projected terminus, forget about that. If it's too hard, don't worry about that. Just higher time frame point of interest, from there market is going higher. Again, the change in state, the lowest down close candle when body was closed above this is your 1 minute 5 minutes change in state, and that is by this candle. When market was giving you the change in state, you already had one bullish fair value here, then another one right here, and when it was going higher it was breaking this bearish fair value, this bearish fair value, then there is that bearish fair value as well, and that bearish fair value. So 4 bearish fair value was getting broken. At the same time, new bullish fair values or PDRs are getting formed or respected. At the same time, midnight is here. So from this to that, you are way below the midnight, which is also a very good area to look for a buy long or something. At the other way, I took this sell side. Look how far it came to that midnight, very close to that. It's rejecting from 15 minutes breakaway gaps middle point. Okay, 2 times it rejected. It liquidity grab happened, market structure shift happened with fair value. At the same time, change in state. Whatever I showed you here, let me show you here as well. This is that 5 minutes change in state. Okay, and if I move or remove the breaker, forget about the breaker, let me remove the breaker. If I remove it, look how, where is your order block low, which is here. Okay, or if you want to mark consecutive, we can do that as well, but since change in state happened on this specific candle, I'm showing you with the highest or extreme one. That's your change in state from the week to the high of that candle. That's your order block. This is that retest. That candle literally retested almost the opening price. However, it has retested or revisited that. That change in state was confirmed by what? Can we find the fair value gap? Overlapping with what? High, low, higher high. Extreme one is your extreme breaker. Now again, whenever you are seeing a breaker overlapping a fair value gap, most of the time, okay, the chances are high that it will trade the midpoint of that breaker. That's the mean threshold. Okay, breaker's midpoint is not consequent encouragement, it's mean threshold. Any block, order block, breaker block, this block, that, anything that has a block, distribution block, accumulation block, everything, the midpoint is mean threshold. Okay, it's the same thing. 50% is consequent encouragement or equilibrium or mean threshold. It's the same thing, just different name. So however, like 50%, okay, so you don't want to see body is closing above that, but usually this is experience that I'm saying that most of the time it at least goes for that mean threshold. Yes, I didn't take the entry exactly from here. Okay, let me actually show you my execution. This is where I took the entry and this is where I took the entry. I took some partial here. When it came back here, I had small thing open over here. What it calls, I made a small mistake over here, which is instead of adding, I put a buy limit order over there. Okay, so or buy a stop order, I guess. So it, instead of giving me more, it gave me less. Like it reduced 2 more lots over here. So you can see that entry position right over there. So let me go back, and it is cluttering the chart for the whole day or week. Let me leave it that way, just to confirm that yes, I took that entry from there. And that is how you are utilizing your higher time frame with lower time frame. Coming out of a 15 minutes bag, rejecting from midpoint, liquidity grab, market structure shift, 5 minutes change in state of delivery, with that 1 minute bearish fair value gap, confirming that change in state, confirming this specific market structure shift or that 2022 IT model is a valid model. And from there it literally went all the way that I took some partial at this bag. So sorry, at this bag, as I showed you. Okay, so this candle had given me some partial. When market retraced back into this, okay, again, why it retraced back into this? If you missed your entry here, how can you frame another entry? So from this high until this range, this is your new range, premium discount on 1 minute time frame. Where is that 0.5 sitting and where is the market going? Where is that fair value at? Okay, not every time you will get it on OTZ or exact level, because look, right above this one I have no fair value here or nothing here. But if it has to go back to this fair value after grabbing a liquidity, I'm not trusting that move anymore, because it's already breaking so many fair value gaps on its way. And according to ICT, what it does, body tells the story, weak causes the damage. Okay, so keep that. How you can add or something, I think Stephen was asking or someone else, but I think from there until here I'm showing you how the equilibrium premium discount arrays work. See this fair value, even though market was literally showing some respect over here, like maybe by tapping a small portion over here by for once, and then what happened, it didn't even go below that low, instead it went higher, it disrespected that. Didn't I showed you the exact same thing on Friday or Thursday or other streams, that premium discount, you can expect that the one when you are bearish, the discounted array is not something that you are focusing much, like mostly. Yes, if you are too like if you are having too much FOMO that I'm missing it, okay, I should enter into a trade. If you have too much FOMO or fear of missing out, in that case you can take a partial here, but your stop loss must has to cover that gap, and if possible like that swing high or something, oh sorry, the third candle side of the fair value gap. Since this is the only premium, or what it calls the equilibrium level, this is the only premium area, and I told you guys this as well, like if the fair value gap, the 50% is above the fair value gap or at the level of the fair value gap, you can expect market will go at least a tick above that 50% before fall. That is that sort of thing. Anyway, I hope you got the point. Let me see. Steady scalper, how are you, brother? How are you? Okay, it's falling. Let me check over there. That was a fair value, but this is a huge 930, so let it break first without being too eager to look for an entry. If it breaks, you can use the low of this fair value, or especially since there is that new week opening gap, you can use the new week opening gap once it breaks below. Okay, not now. Once it breaks below, you can use that for these equals. Not bigger fall, but like if you can, that's up to you, but if it's me, I will at least take a partial at this level. Now let me see. ICT स्काउट स्नाइपर देख लिया मैंने, लेकिन अभी तक एज नहीं आया, अब क्या करूं? Today completed, I think ICT. Okay, I think you just made it in English as well. So scout sniper, what should I say? I really don't know. Okay, this is one of that sniper entry as well. Okay, once the 930 fair value was confirmed, this was that entry from where you could aim just until this high. Like why I'm saying just until this high is because I had a 15 minutes fair value gap sitting right above that high. So that can be, it's not a small range. Okay, it may look very small, but it can be a very good one. So until this far, I'm not even going highest or how for it. It's 32 handle. More, if you take only one lot, this is nearly $640 profit. You are done for the day or whatever. Like, I hope that's good enough. Anyway, now about the scout sniper, I don't even trade it personally because I would love for the confirmation setup. And what is not working for you, it's better not to waste time on that one. It's better you start to look for something that is working for you, or start spending time on something that is working for you. So if the scout sniper is not working, it's better you let it go. You stick with the 2022 YT model or any other strategies that you have been mastering for a while, what you know. Stick with the fair value gap and the liquidity. So simple. Liquidity grab, market structure shift on this candle. Market structure shift happened when, why? Because inside of a higher time frame point of interest, and look on the 15 minutes, it's rejecting that, it's not closing above. Order flow bearish, and this is the daily order block level overlapping or at the range of that area. Confluences, guys, you don't need to hold for a big profit or something. See that 930, so far the 50% was holding. Okay, this specific area, yes, that could have been a target for you. The middle of that 930 fair value, which is this line, that line. Okay, maybe I will put the color in black and make it thick. So this could have been a target for this entry. Look for those sort of things, because here you have literally, you have that liquidity grab which is rejecting already from the 15 minutes fair value. This is where you had the market structure shift confirmed by what? This fair value gap. So this confirmed that market structure shift. That was the immediate next candle that gave you entry. This middle point could have been yours, or since the new week opening gap is at close proximate, maybe you can look for the high of that new week opening gap, not low, not below, not this, or take partial, move your stop loss to break even. Now you can look for holding it. Now this is a area where I was willing to look for a sell short, however it's still not breaking the fair value, so it's better I wait until that happens. and if this entry is confirmed, then we can take some partial or the full profit at this level. That's that area. So this fair value I'm seeing it should hold actually, because that's the middle point that is rejecting the price. So if market can trade that fair value, that is looking a good area to look for the sell. But again, wait for the confirmation until this one is broken. That is the entry already. Like if I'm looking for an entry, then this will be my entry until this. What should I watch now? What should you watch? Watch. I mean, you have watched enough, man. I think we all know what a fair value gap is, what a water block breaker block is. Just need to put the effort on right time and right things. So, for example, if you are looking to first learn or master the thing, okay, so when you are back testing, let me just remove this lines to keep it bit cleaner. Anyway, so when you are back testing or forward testing, when you're learning, how you're learning, that is also important. So a lot of you may started to watch a full video, then take some notes or not taking notes, just remembering what they are saying, this sort of thing, then maybe going for or looking for a trade, something like that, or practicing back testing. But how you should be learning, that is the thing. Let me give you an example. When I started learning, I was learning literally like this. On one side, let me make maybe 1 minute chart and make it one single chart. Okay, that's GC, that which sucks here. Okay, so for example, you are watching ICT, a video. This is his live, but let's say this is his video, not live stream or anything. You are watching this and he is talking about a area or a fair value gap in the video. You pause the video, come to your chart, look for similar scenarios wherever it happened, or if it's in front of you, then look for that. For example, he talked about this 930 fair value. Okay, so this is that 930 fair value. You mark that fair value gap however you want to mark it, and see when market going higher, if it's doing it from that fair value or not. When market going lower, this fair value you can use until the end of, like, until the PM session as well. You can use it in PM session as well, this specific fair value. And if there is anything overlapping with this area, it's even better. So you can utilize that. So how you are learning, one topic you learn from here, immediately you are looking, pause the video, practice it or look for it here as many times as you can. You can go back, you have so much data in front of you, look for it. But why I'm saying the wrong moment, because if you look around this specific move, then there will be nothing to see. There is no fair value maybe respecting, there is bearish fair value that's getting disrespected after a liquidity grab, then a market structure shift, fair value not respected. Again here there is nothing, but market is going higher, but market not trading this fair value. This sort of thing will happen. Why? Because this is literally from 8 until that 9:30. So if there is no high impact news bit at around 8:30, market will do something like this. It will consolidate. It's not gonna expand like a crazy expansion or something. It's not gonna give you that. What time you will look for it? Maybe during the London session, maybe during the London silver bullet entry. Here it's respecting fair value, falling from here. Again, if you go to 5 minutes this way, okay, so you want to stick with the scout sniper, then give it more time. Okay, maybe rewatch his scout sniper videos. Let's see if you have missed anything from there or not. Okay, you may rewatch his videos and see if you have that was where I was actually trying to enter. Okay, because of that 930 fair value, and that broke. It has cleared until this still. I think I just want to take it this way. It's not a good stop loss actually. I have to put it at least there. And this is where I'm targeting. Oh, damn it. Holy shit, bro. Instead of sell short, I made a buy long. I made a buy long over there. And that also gave me pretty good amount of money over there, lol. Above that high actually, but let's keep it this way and let's target until this far. New week. Let's see, like it has, it's still okay on the 15 minutes how it looks. There is nothing actually, so let's see. Let's see. It is creating more liquidities around this area, rejecting from that area, and yeah, I think it should be all right. Now stop loss, if I took the entry based on that, had to be there, but since I didn't, I just covered that fair value gap. If it stops, it's okay, but I believe that that midpoint has the power to reject the price. Now how it's looking on the 5 minutes. Is there any reason for market to go for that fair value? That's what I'm trying to see. It didn't break that big fair value. There is this bullish. It's okay, should be all right. It's just $187, and this is looking pretty good. Like, let's actually see. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot to do on ES, so it should come back. Anyway, so let me see. Your trade was right, I guess, Ryan. No, bro. I'm seeing that this low should be cleared. Uh, I don't know why I'm seeing it that way, but I'm seeing it that this low should be cleared. Okay. Now, yes, there are some facts happening on the 5 minutes and 15 minutes, which is this fair value is still not broken. At the same time, there is that bullish fair value from where market is actually reacting. Okay, like this specific part, but I believe it should come for that low because it has done that part, cleared this, rejected from that order block or that 15 minutes fair value. It closed below the 930 fair value, so I just covered like the middle point with that. See, like I didn't even cover this fair value gaps third candle. So if I'm wrong, let it be, it's okay, but I believe this low has to be cleared. Okay, I have sent DMs on Twitter and Insta. Why aren't you replying? Bro, I have said so many times that if you have any questions, you can comment below a fair value gap, or I have gave you guys the Discord link long ago. It's under every single video I have posted. I'm active over there with other people's as well. Like so many people are there to help you with your identification. So you can loop into that as well. I mean, I'm not active on Twitter. I'm not active on, and again, on Twitter, the last time I visited, I never saw your message. Let me just keep the chart on in front. And let's see if I have any. Okay, I have 4 new messages. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it, bro. So if you guys are watching, okay, I'm so sorry about it. I'm so sorry about it that I didn't reply. I'm not active on Twitter. Okay, that's why I didn't reply. But if you are watching, then please keep in mind that I am active on my Discord, and if you comment under any YouTube videos, I'm active over there. Like I will reply whenever I get time. I immediately reply. So please keep that in mind. Okay. And I'm not taking big risk over here because it's Monday and I have already good enough profit secured on my all of my accounts. Okay, I'm already copying the accounts because someone actually asked why you are not copying. So why not? So why not? Come on, this was a partial, okay, because of that 1 minute fair value, but I believe since that's exact equal, it has to take that, if not anything else. Now this was a partial, okay, and by now I'm putting the stop loss in break even or something. I don't want to take loss. That's the first part. This was a partial. Now look at that entry so far. This is 3.24 hour and it has already given, like, I'm just showing until that fair value. Okay, why it's moved? So until that fair value, like that 1 minute fair value gap, which is here, this is your 1:2.57 and for more than 45 handles. Okay, if it goes higher stops, I don't care, but this was the partial because of that fair value, and this is the liquidity I'm looking forward to see if market can clear or not. So let's see, let it be the way it is. Let it be. I still believe it should clear that liquidity, if not lower, but at least this, because there is a 15 minutes fair value right at that level, at the same time that exact equal low. So exact equal lows should not be there. It's a crime to have exact equal highs or lows. Okay, so yeah, Murad bro, this is what happens when you are not active on your social medias. And I'm sorry guys, I will try to reply today, or let me see, like, if you guys are here, then let me know actually, um, what was your messages. I didn't know, like, so many people actually commented, except, okay, hello brother, I'm learning ICT concept. You have told in the video, I wanna talk with you. Have passed the funded accounts 2 times, but okay, okay, I got your point brother. And if you are here, please let me know. I will try to help. Okay, I mean, I cannot be a mentor who will give you, like, who will hold your hand and get you to the payout levels. I cannot be that type of mentor. My contents are good enough to give you guys the directions, good enough to tell me what should I watch now. Okay, uh, oh yes, I think you are the one asking for the mentorship or something. So um, bro, what you watch, if you have the idea, right? So you can, if you are watching from my channel, you can first start with the ICT strategies video. Okay, you can first start with the ICT strategies video, where I have marked, guys, at 10 I forgot that the bloody idiot is gonna talk, which is, I'm sorry. I hate that guy. Okay, Fed Chair Pavel. Oh no, that's 155. Oh, come on, man. This is a crime now. This is a bigger crime right now. You came this close to the TP and now we're going for a headache. It's okay. It's okay. It's not going for the headache. I believe it's again coming back. Or whatever. Let it be. So yeah, if you are watching from my channel, on my channel, okay, the guideline that I'm trying to give you guys, just this, nothing, just this. By the way, I watch so many other people. So ICT strategies, inside of this you can watch the silver bullet one. It's a 1 hour 50, nearly 2 hour video, but the main part is cleared within first couple of minutes, and rest is all the back test and forward test that I have done inside the video. If you are willing to learn, then I suggest you to watch the back test and forward test as well, because you will understand how exactly I'm looking for entries. And this is the highest view video on my channel so far. I don't have any videos getting this many views. Once you understand it, you can go through your chart, maybe just look for some already happened things, then onwards look for the similar scenarios on your chart as a forward test or even your entries. I don't know if you have enough experience, since you said you have passed couple of times. This is the London silver bullet that will literally take you to the area where you can actually request your payout. That's number one. Number two is this dealing range type on type 2. If you understand it, it's the best. If you don't understand it, no problem. At least watch the idea, which is the accumulation, manipulation, distribution, especially the dealing range type on. If type 2 is too hard for you, go for only type 1. Why I'm showing you this is this dealing range type 2. I will show you the exact thing in 1 minute. Okay, how far it is giving me the stock. I mean, as I said, guys, it's a crime. Okay, if it goes like this, then this is a crime. I don't believe that it should go higher without taking that low. And there is a small 15 minutes bullish fair value. It should trade that. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Let it be that way. That one thing that you should watch this on. Once you understand this, don't worry about the entry models. This is just explaining some of the, you know, like measurements. Okay, so ICT have nearly 88 or 82 entry models, but you can, these are the measurements: order block, breaker block, fair value, inversion for this sort of thing. Anyway, if you want, you can watch, but you can ignore it as well, no problem with that. Now from there, the next, once you get it, you don't have to learn further. Okay, like it's for your own. This is the only series that I suggest anyone who is already trading with ICT, just go at least once and keep this sort of thing in your mind. Just nothing else. Just keep it in your mind that you have learned something out of it. Just keep it in your mind. It has some market cycles, how the market works. It has the change in state of delivery explained. It has the different stages, grid, projection, everything inside of this specific series. So I think you are trading live account. Yeah, I'm trading live account. Why? If I'm trading, why shouldn't I do it on my account? The money that I can make is coming in my pocket. Why shouldn't I do it? Okay, it's that entry, and that's why I'm putting it before taking partial. I'm putting it to that specific area, like break even. Little in profit, but it's like $40 or something. So market maker and the silver bullet, that's the best. Okay, I know PO3 brother. This is what, so what is the issue right now? I'm seeing, see what I'm trading right now. See that 5 lots entry. What do you think I'm trading here? This is MNQ, micro NQ. You want to see something? Okay, let me show you that as well. This is a funded account. Okay, new day, new month started. See that yesterday's profit here. Okay, I can make $40,000 in a day as well. I have shared my PNL with T2. I have shared my PNL on my Discord, everywhere, but still look how I'm going here, because this is 50K account. In 3 days I made $3,000 on the express funded. $500, I'm done. 5 6 one day I did 1800. So I'm not targeting. Okay, I think my take profit is hit or stop loss, whatever. Let's see. So boom, bro, boom. What is that? What is that? Remember, I framed it here, but I took the entry when market broke below it and then going higher to revisit that area. That's that entry. And what did I said about equal? It's a crime. It should not go higher. Now whatever it does, I don't care, man. And in front of it, so far $947 profit. I'm done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock my account. Okay, I'm locked, at least this account. So when you pass, how can I contact with you? Bro, I told you, like, I am available on the Discord. I am available on YouTube comments. Okay, if you have any questions, any issues, either you can ask me on the Discord or you can ask me on YouTube. That's the best I can do for anyone, because I have a life too. Okay, I have to focus on my career as well. For example, on Friday the market was falling from where, I know exactly from where, and how it was falling, I know exactly how it was falling, but I didn't took a sell short, because on YouTube I'm saying I'm not gonna change the direction. See the breaker entry that I framed over here, it was a sell short. I'm taking the sell short. Now in my analysis video, what did I talked about? From where it is going to fall. Oh, that's my live, of course, not this one. Come on, here. Okay, what is that? Daily change in state of delivery level, and the exact same daily candle, exact same level that I'm showing you, from where the market is falling. Okay, this is that exact same candle, this is that exact same area. I'm marking the mean threshold, I'm marking the change in state. What did I say? The very next candle will go here. Monday market already reached here during the Asia and London, so I don't need to wait until market can reach here one more time or not. I have seen the change in state, I have seen the market is revisiting that. Why that change in state is there? Because the 4-hour fair value gap has confirmed that change in state. When market was closing below here, okay, this candle, when market was closing below that daily order block level, it confirmed by that fair value. So I am seeing already the thing over here. Now look how today is trading, the whole day. Okay, this is that, this red dotted line is the new day, new starting. See here, it's 27th September, and what is this? 29th September. Here to here, so far not a single 4 hours body was closed above that, because it's a daily. I cannot mark it on 15 minutes or even 5 minutes or 1 minute, something like that. It's daily. So the immediate next is 4 hour, then the immediate next will be 1 hour, then 15 minutes, then 5, then 1. So you have to keep, if you are looking this way, weekly, daily, 4 hours, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. It's very hard, right? So just ignore everything, keep your 15 minutes, 5 minutes and 1 minute. Trade that. And about contracting me, I have already said so many times that I'm active on Discord. Yes, there are other people as well who have pretty good knowledge over here as well. The community is there to help each other. Okay, I'm not saying on Discord I will share with entry, I will share exits, this that, like nothing special will happen in Discord. It's just for a community, so that all of the people can have a place to discuss or help each other. This journey is very solo, guys. This is a very solo journey. If I was not streaming on Friday, I could have made shit ton of money by taking sell short, but I was committed to the buy long side. I didn't take a single sell short entry. I made only $500, $600. You want to see some of my PNL? Just let me show you some of my PNL. Okay, like people who are with me for a long time, they knows how I look for entries. I have already locked my chart. I have nothing to look for. I know where market can go. I know what market is literally here. After clearing the sell side, we had a, see that 5 minutes last fair value here. Okay, this one. At the same time, this is the 5 minutes chart. At the same time, here is your 15 minutes smallest fair value. Okay, here. Now again, I have talked about this part. Okay, I have talked about candles without any wick on the bottom. That's why I was so confident about that sell side. That's why I marked it as a minor sell side. Okay, not sell side, minor sell side. Now it's going higher. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a buy long? If you're looking for a buy long, then congratulations, you have missed your opportunity. How you have missed? See that 5 minutes candle? Your change in state is happening on the 5 minutes. This is where you have that 1 minute fair value gap. Along with that, see that one single candle closed above this. What is this? This is your consecutive order block. That was your order block tab. That is your move. Already you should have closed your position with the profit. That was your entry, not from fair value. That was your entry. And you see the next candle, where did it tapped over here. Okay, that 5 minutes change in state level, this one, let me mark it in yellow color. Where did it tapped and then went higher? So you have closed your profit here. You don't have to hold. Why the hell I have to hold until that equal lows or until this low? Why? I don't have to. When market was coming lower, I said very simple thing, guys. Very simple. Fair value entry missed, or you waited for the confirmation. Again, there was this fair value. Okay, after trading that, this was the only fair value it created, so it can be completely filled. And another thing, what did I said about the fake breakout? It can happen only once, it cannot happen multiple times and you are still using that same bloody fair value. Okay, so it happened once, very next candle. Now how you can identify that it is a fake breakout? The 3 candle created fair value, it should not go above the 3rd candle. It can go above that candle. If it doesn't go, even better, but it can go above that. So your stop loss safe over there, or you at least place over there. Target 1 to 2, man. That's it. Don't worry about the handles, don't worry about the size. If it's allowing you to take 2 lots, take 2 lots. Risk a certain amount on every entry. If it's $500, how many lots you can take that many lots. Just take the profit at 1 to 2. Every entry should be the same amount. Okay, it should not be 1000 in one, another one is 500, another one is 200. Not that way. Your risk something has to be fixed over there. Something has to be fixed. The reason I'm saying that you have to fix the amount is because you cannot fix your stop loss size. You cannot fix your stop loss size. It will be different based on the volatility. It will sometimes be 5 handle worth of a stop loss. It will sometimes be 20 handle worth of a stop loss. So you cannot be consistent with lot size. You have to be consistent with the amount you are risking per trade, because it's all about the amount you can lose on an account. Either funded, either personal, doesn't matter. It's the amount that is fixed, that you can lose until this much. This account has a $4,000 balance now on this 50,000 account. I can lose only $4,000 on this account. I cannot lose $5,000. So if I risk 500, I need 8 losing trades in a row to blow the account. And I believe that the knowledge I have, I will not lose 8 in a row. So one trade will bring me another $1,000. That's how you make $1,000 a day. You don't lose. You don't risk $100 to make $1,000. That's a 10-hour trade. It's not possible. Yes, the entry I showed you guys here, it has a small 18 handle stop loss or 17.5, and your target was literally here. Okay, I'm not even marking that 15 minutes on here. This was your target. So until this far, this is a 3.29 hour. This is 57, already $1,000 worth of entry, but I didn't take it from there because it was not breaking below that. But the one I took was not that enough for me. Even this time I didn't went for that high. This time I put my stop loss around this area, just covered that fair value, which is this fair value. Okay, this. So wasn't that enough? Did I look for any setup or anything over here before pressing the button? Because I have already framed the trade. I have already know how far I'm expecting the market at least to go. So why I have to wait another setup? If I missed that, I know how I can frame another one. See again, this one single candle closed below both of their opening price. So this is your consecutive. So your order block range is this. Okay, now look from where it is falling. If you mark the body, I believe the previous one traded the body. Yeah, so this one retested that low. This one is retesting the weak of it. So you mark it this way, that is where it is falling. I pressed it because I have a new week opening gap. I have that 930 fair value that I can use multiple times. Below it, you can use it for sell short if you can identify the clean liquidity like this, or simple. What is this you are seeing? What is this? all accumulation, it creating low, 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 all accumulation. What this? Manipulation. This is the distribution done with this cycle. If market falls again from that fair value or this order block, I'm not looking for sell short based on that. I'm waiting for a new one. Same thing you want to see? Look here, accumulation. What's this? Or even this, the whole thing, like the whole thing, accumulation, manipulation. Which direction the distribution happened? So before 9:30 you can already, if you just look properly, if you just use your knowledge properly, you can use it. Now the dealing range type on type 2, look here, okay, here just this specific 1 minute part. When market was going for that 15 minutes fair value, it was creating low, high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. When market cleared those, see that there is a partial level. If I was framing a buy long, that has to be my partial. Again, from after clearing those liquidities, trading into 15 minutes, rejecting from there, when the setup did the fast move, what it did, dealing range, how it's confirmed, not by one move, it's okay. This is type 1, so let me just remove this one and let me draw the type 2, and it will be messed up the moment I will stop my mouse or stop drawing. So I will just keep it this way and I will explain this way. This is how market is going higher. Okay, the final buy side taken, market broke here. This is not your entry. Okay, this is not liquidity graph market. If you are using dealing range, this is one type of entry model. How you are using it? When market is taking the buy side, you are waiting for this sell side to be taken. Market came below that sell side, now you have a dealing range, buy side and sell side taken. This is a new range that you have. What you are doing here, from the high to low, you are drawing the midpoint or the premium discount. Once it's, if there is any fair value gap or PDRA overlapping your premium and discount, you are entering from there, targeting what? Not anything below this low, but what you can do, you can take some partial at this low and then hold the rest for bigger move. Now I hope you got the drawing. Now let me show you what exactly market did over here. Okay, I'm gonna read your comment in a second, guys. I'm gonna read your comment in a second. Just give me some time to make it clear. Okay, now see that retracement, and then the first target is this low. If there is anything, for example, this was another low, because if market goes below this fair value, it can easily take this. There is nothing until that small area, so there is that relative equal lows sitting right there. However, there is more liquidity around this area. Using your 15 minutes chart, you can see it more clear. However, at the same time, ES had a lot of liquidity left and it never took that liquidity. So there are so many confluences, but just let me make this part clean. So that sell side was cleared, and that buy side, it has been taking for a while. Okay, don't frame the trade there, frame the trade from where I'm showing you it's doing it. This and this was your sell side and buy side, dealing range all these. Okay, it may not look much, but from the high to low, again, that's the equilibrium overlapping with fair value. That is your entry, targeting first here, then the rest. That's why I was trying to add here, but accidentally I exited 2 out of my position from that area. Okay, so whatever it is, doesn't matter. Profit I made with proper setups, proper directions. That's the most important part. Now about it, NQ is falling. Yeah, NQ should fall. I'm gonna sell from 5 minutes FBG. Okay, let's see what 5-minute FBG. Bearish, you are talking about this one. Monday. So, and there is a FOMC news or FOMC member gonna speak at 1:55. You can, but I'm not too convinced about looking for an entry. At least I cannot because I have locked my account, but whatever it is, yeah, I mean, that is that part. Again, see that rejection from middle, so that's a very good fair value gap to keep an eye on. And this 930 fair value, you can keep it until I think 345 or something, that according to ICT, but I don't trade the PM session, so I don't need it until that far. Okay. And again, guys, focus on only one session, okay. If it's London, master London, then you will never see me coming out of London with a loss. You will never see that. If I take a loss, I know how to mitigate that loss in London session. I know where it's going. So if I make a loss in London, I will still end up the day with profit. I know how London works. That's like nearly 2 years I have been doing only London session. Only London. I'm keeping eye on New York AM session because most of the people can be a part of that when I cannot be. But I'm keeping an eye so that I can have insights to share with you guys. Other than that, literally I never look for trades in New York session. Like all the time I'm trading London. I have mastered it. Now I'm on New York to see how New York is functioning, how New York is working for me. If it's good, I may trade the New York AM session onwards. For the rest New Year, I can use New York AM session and my London session. So every day I will be trading for maybe 4 hours altogether, which is 2 hours in London, 2 hours in New York. How long it took for me to just close the chart and go to bed. One single entry, got it. Like within 10-15 minutes I made the profit. I'm done. Now I'm trading MNQ because of this reason. Okay, so I don't know, a lot of people may have issues with that. Why you are trading MNQ, or why should I trade MNQ? Like you are asking yourself or someone else. So the same entry that I took from here, if that was just one lot, okay, and if you are looking for bigger profit, if you are not closing below this low, then in that case, what you are seeing happening here, that can happen with your one lot worth of entry. After that 76 handle move from that fair value, you are looking for the whole thing coming back against you, like it's already going above your fair value one more time. So this is a problem in NQ because the stop loss is already nearly $350. Now you may not go for 2 lots over here and $700 worth of a stop loss. So how can you do that? You take the same size on MNQ, which is 10 MNQ, equivalent to 1 NQ. Now you take half, close half here. What is it? Nearly 57 handle, let's say 60 handle. So you are taking $600 worth of profit right here. You are closing half. That's why 60 handle is $1,200 profit. If you close half, that will be $600. That's why I'm saying. So you made 600. Now if it goes against you, still you made that $600. If you're not taking partials, that will be the main reason for you to be a loser. Forget about, if you are still bragging, oh damn it, if I hold it, it could have been $10,000. If I did this, it could have been. Bro, you are saying this because you saw that. Okay, because you saw that it could have been that. For example, you saw that market didn't break this fair value gap. Instead, it has cleared the liquidity inside that fair value. It's falling again. Oh damn, if I took the entry from this middle and just targeted below that low, then I could have made another $400-500. You are seeing it because of this. Okay, this is another 6. You are saying that because you saw that it came below that. But what if it was continuing higher? What if it was not coming lower? So you cannot brag on something that you have, like it happened already. It's every second is going here. For example, I'm going on a 15-second chart. Until this candle, it's my past. This is the present. This is now past. This is the present. So I don't want to brag about what happened below that, before that candle. Yes, I'm using the information to predict or to calculate what the next thing can be, but I'm not using to brag about this. Or okay, if I took the buy from this fair value and hold until the new day opening, it could have been another 600. So 600 here, 600, 1200. That's the problem. That's why you're not profitable. It's all in the characteristics. It's all in the attitude. I was that guy as well, man. I was doing that, because the day I made 16,000 from a single entry, which I have on my channel, okay, like 40,000, that was multiple entries, but not single entry. In a single day, I made $41,000. But this 14.5, look how I am closing it over here. Okay, when I closed it, I said it is going above, even above that high. That was the entry, that was the exit. Now if you watch the video, you will understand. Okay, this I said before closing, I said it's going even above this. I made some specific levels and said it's going at least until that specific level. But I took here, that was a 14.5k profit. But if I hold until that far, that could have been 28,000 or more than that. Okay, nearly double the amount. The level I said, it literally reached over there, then it reversed, or then it gave a deeper or bigger retracement. But why I closed it? Because I think that's enough for me. I don't need any more for my life or for becoming a profitable trader. The 14,000 I made over there, I can use that 14,000 to make more money. It should be your focus to save the amount you are seeing. It's not the amount you let go or you can make. That's a future, that's a probability. You don't make money by just reading price, or you don't make money by holding it for the future moves. You make money when you press the button to enter into a market and when you close it in profit. It's more important to close in profit than looking for bigger moves, being correct every time. Market is moving towards your direction, take partial, put your stop loss to break even, or calculate where market should not come. For example, on left I have a higher low, on right I have a higher low. So this low has to be protected. If market is willing to go for those levels one more time, it should not take this liquidity. But let's see if my higher time frame is suggesting that or not. My higher time frame is saying it's bearish. So should I look for a buy long and trail my stop loss here? No. Instead, I will see that this is relative equal lows. I will literally close the trade if I'm on a buy long position. Okay, I will close the trade when market is respecting bearish PDRS. When market has grabbed liquidity, then gave you market structure shift with that new week opening gap overlapped, that is the entry for you. If you are using 15 second, whatever time frame you are using, if it's giving you on that time frame. So where it is retracing from this low, it is retracing there, you can take profit here. But where can you take some partials? There is this fair value where you can take some partials. What if it doesn't go for that low? Make something enough for you. See, like it had some reactions over here. So what if it didn't go for that low? You are already having something in your bag. Move your stop loss to break even wherever it is. If it goes and stops you, which is, for me, it should be the new day opening gap low. Since the fair value is overlapping new day opening gap, it will go at least to the low of the new day opening gap. So this is your entry. You should have to keep it here. If it goes here, you're done for your day. Take partial. This move will give you a small profit, but that's profit, man. That's the money you are making. That's not the money you are losing. Use that money. For example, it's not good enough for you. Okay, for any reason, you made, let's say, $50. It's not good enough for you. But what you can do, like that profit, rather than letting the market go and hit your stop loss and make you a negative, like instead of making plus 50, you are now at negative 200. Let's say like you reach $200. But what you could have done is, with this $50, you are risking again $200. But since you have taken $50 profit earlier, the same risk is now only $150 for you. So if it hits your stop loss, you are now, you took the same risk, but since you have cleared some profit or covered some profit earlier, the same risk is now $50 less. So you are losing $50 less from your own money or the balance that you have. So that's why I'm saying every entry you are taking, take partials to the most obvious level. You don't have to, like take partial below a low, below this order block level, below mean threshold, below 930. No, the nearest possible area from where market can have a possible pullback. You're seeing, for example, this is a 15-second chart. Let's say it's a 1-minute chart, or let's say 15 minutes chart. You have a fair value, take a top of that fair value some portion off, half, 20%, 10%, take something off over there, because you are already making that much money. If it goes and stops you, you are getting stopped out at break even price. But if it goes below the low you have targeted, you are making more money with that. Yes, it's not if you hold the full amount. So I don't know like if I'm bragging or not, but that's very important. Like you guys have to know, when you have the capability, guys, everyone have the capability. Stop strategy hopping. One is not working, look for another one is not. I will show you a guy. Okay, see, since I'm on the Discord, let me show you another guy. I think I have subscribed him to just show you guys, but let me find his name. I don't even know his name. Okay, here, Gerald Trader, this guy. Okay, this guy was a huge ICT trader. Like he was giving so many strategies. I unsubscribed him. I just look his videos. Okay, last 2 video I have watched, but I think somehow he came in front of me before. Okay, before. See, ICT, everything is ICT. I used to watch his videos. Why I watch? I was looking for new informations, but what I found is complete rubbish, and I knew the result of this guy. So what happened now is, look, he is sharing ICT 80% win rate strategy. Remember, okay, this specific video, this guy is sharing a 80% win rate strategy. I didn't even watch it. Okay, now look, why I stopped ICT. Yeah, what the fuck happened to your 80% win rate strategy, man? If you have a 80% win rate strategy, why you will stop that thing? Not enough? Out of every 10 trades you are winning 8 of them. Out of every 5 trades you are winning 4 of them and losing only 1. You are giving away that strategy, and now you are not even trading that. Why? It's not how you think, man. The market is not precise. It's never going to give you precise. It's never going to give you precise entries. Okay, now look what he's showing. Here is your 5-minute support, here is your 5-minute resistance inside the range, or 4 hour support resistance. When market is above your 50 EMA, you can look for long until that range low, or if it's below 50, you can look for that range low. I mean, fucking hell, bro. This support resistance, you want to know? Like the guy who I learned the whole trading thing. Okay, that's why I don't have any issue. Still, I kept him as my as in my subscription list. Still, I watch his videos whenever he uploads. This guy, he was trolled so many times. Only 422 videos, 2.61 million subscribers. Let's see about let's talk about ICT a little. Lot of people will not like it. Lot of people will leave it. However, okay, ICT is on live, so he should be on top here. Okay. 675 videos, 1.41 million subscribers. Do you know where the difference is? The video size as well. That guy has 15 minutes, 12 minutes videos, and this guy has 2 hours, 3 hours videos. And he even posted on his community that today, okay, today he is going to talk about from this week. Okay, he is going to talk about and the longest in duration. Are you fucking serious right now? I mean, he has 4 hours, five. I don't watch anymore. You want to see the 2024? Maybe you will see. I have watched this sort of videos, but trust me, guys, I played it and then I let it go. I didn't even know what he was showing here. Like, this is today's video. Do you think I have watched it? It's the live. I clicked it earlier. Remember? Look, some of them I watched, some of them I didn't give a damn, and last few of them I didn't even watch. But old ones I never missed. Okay, the reason behind that is the more you will watch, the more confusing it will get, because you are having too much. You are having the injection of information that your body is not, or your brain is not able to handle. One thing, just master it. You don't call it it's not working because it's not working for me, I'm hitting a stop loss, I'm having this, I'm doing that. Ask question, have you actually did it properly? Have you journaled your entry, what mistake you have done, or what sort of confluences, what time you took the entry, why that entry is not a valid entry, or why it didn't work, what was there to stop you first, and then maybe market move towards your direction, or it didn't move towards your direction at all because from where it is trading you never looked into that. I shared a long ago, guys, that five key things you must look before you press your button. From where it's moving, where it is going, and how it is going. These are the three things. Where you are entering, where you are exiting. These are the other two things. From where it is going, where it is going. Okay, from where it is going, where it is going. I had this is 15 seconds chart, so let me go back to 1 minute one more time. Okay, here, from where it is going and towards what, or where it is going. Now where is the entry, where is the exit, that part is here. Okay, so 15 minutes, it has cleared liquidity. Where is the entry? What did I say? If it can close below the 930 fair value, I will utilize that fair value to look for a sell short. Didn't I took that sell shot from there? Did I waited like this? Is there anything I marked over here, a specific thing for that entry? No. Where is the target? That low. I know the 15 minutes fair value is here. Didn't I talked about that 15 minutes fair value? But did I aimed any lower than those low? No. That's the reason. Okay, so very, like, whoever, I don't know how many people are watching, how many people are liking it or disliking it. Guys, listen, making money is not hard as long as you keep it your credit. Okay, I have something that I have been holding on my phone for a very long time, and I'm going to post it on my Discord, but I'm gonna open it in front of you guys. Like, I'm posting it on the Discord for a reason. Okay, just for a reason. uh I will accept your friend request since I'm streaming. Don't worry, I will do everything for you guys in my ability. But let me show you something. This guy, I don't know who this guy is, but it's from the Top Step community that I have taken. This is not me. I'm sorry, guys. If anyone in Discord may later on think this is my PNL or my things, it's not mine. I'm just showing or sharing it there because I can bring it on the stream and I can show you, because I don't have any other way to transfer the file from my phone to the PC. Look at this guy. Okay, let me save it and actually do one thing. Let me remove it from my Discord so that other people don't get misleading leading information or something, because this is not my PNL. I'm showing you for a reason. Okay, just bear with me, guys. Maybe, as I said, today's session is not about uh, entries, exits, or anything. Just a small, come on, where is it? No, this is just a PNL of mine. What the hell? Didn't I saved it on Discord desktop? serious? Where is it? I just saved it on my desktop, right? Let me check on the other monitor as well. Please just give me 1 second before you leave the stream or do anything. Let me actually bring it back on one more time. And if you guys still don't have the Discord link, I will give you the Discord link right after showing this. This is very important why I'm showing this. Maybe it will help a lot of you. Okay, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe it will help a lot of you, but I'm gonna remove this from the Discord as well. Desktop, it's here, so let me do another thing. Let me keep it on the WhatsApp folder so that I can easily figure it out. And I'm gonna delete the message from Discord so that others don't have any false information regarding that. So I have again created a invite. Okay, I think that is the problem. When I create new invitation link, the old one will automatically be invalid. That's why some people are saying from the old videos that your link is not working, but it's because of this. So I will fix it, and I will put this specific link to all my videos or default upload videos so that people can go. So yeah, let me show that specific photo. The reason I did this way is because I have to zoom it to show you guys something, because it's from Facebook, so it may not be clear. Okay, so what the first thing first, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but here, okay, on top, let me say this so that you can understand. This is a 150k express account from a guy on the Top Step community group on Facebook, their Facebook group. Okay, 150k accounts. Look at the way he's trading. $53, that's it, done for the day. 283 done for the day. 51 done for, like, 251 done for the day. 205, 254. Only like 20 days in a row he didn't finish a day with negative balance. Now you see that minus 411, that is a payout he requested. The biggest win in 20 days is $900, somewhere around this area, 964. Okay, and this is not it. Okay, this is just this month. I have his other month's photo as well. It's literally this, only the minimum. And I have showed this so many times, talked about it so many times, but it's not enough, man. We still need more, bro. We cannot be happy with $200 a day. But if you can make that 5 days in a week, that's $1,000 per week. That's a well above handsome salary. I believe this is US dollars. I believe 52,000 US dollars in a year is well above anyone else's range. It's well above the average salary that you can get in USA. And in Australia, if you convert the amount, it's literally at the mid range. Like here, like $54,000, $58,000 is the Aussie dollar. Okay, that's the yearly salary starting, the minimum. And if you convert, it goes exactly, bro. That's hell of a consistency, and that's the discipline I loved. I saw the days he's not making 200, he's trading, like here it says 19 trades, but if you, whatever the amount you are seeing, like number of trades, you have to divide it by 2 or 3. It depends on like how many stop loss he hit or how many partials he has closed. It's that. Okay, it's like you enter into a trade, take profit hit, that's 2 trades. You enter into a trade, stop loss hits, that's 2 trades. That's why you are seeing big numbers. It's not that many trades. But the day his first trade was a 200 plus profit, he just literally stopped there. 2 trades means 1 trade. He took only 1 trade, and that's $251. He finished it there. Again, 2 trades, 254, finished it there. so many, two trades means one trade. Okay, first trade took 339, finished there. First trade 964, finished there. First trade, wherever he is making at least that. See, like one trade here as well, three trade mean one trade, because I believe he closed some partial and then took the rest for the move or something. I know how it is, but see, now why I said this is because 252 days that you can trade in a year. Now think about this guy. Okay, sorry, I multiplied by 20, so that's $50,400. Okay, accept my request on Discord by now I'm gonna watch your silver bullet. Okay, 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 I'll accept, don't worry, I'll accept. uh, you are already in the Discord group, and I will accept your friend request as well, but please keep in mind that I may I will help you, but it's not gonna be like I'm sitting with you and making this and that. Whoever send me request, see, all of those are my friend. Whoever send me, I accepted. I don't have any problem. But I'm someone who is not. Maybe if you have anything personal to share, you can share with me that you don't want to disclose to the community or something. That can be there, but uh, I'm not going to sit personally with you to find you some profits or to make some money with you. That will never happen, man. Here I'm trying to help people to be independent. I have helped some, I'm still helping some, and if I didn't help, at least I have shared something valuable that will maybe, what it calls, balance out your time that you spent on me. I hope at least I have that capability for you guys. If that is the case, then yes, I'm happy. If I never had anything to share with you guys that actually helped you, then I'm sorry for wasting your time, and you should not be wasting any more time on my channel or on my group or any other places where I am involved. That's the best way to put it there. Okay, so again, this guy is a living example of how you can accumulate profit. Okay, so you don't need so many, strategy hoppings, these the 80% win rate. Remember, now he's trading 5 minutes support and resistance because it's not working. Okay, I mean, it's completely your perspective, your way of looking into the market. We know there is huge probability, but for the huge probability you are not ready yet. When you will be ready? When you have already made good enough profit to risk bigger amounts, only then you will be ready. When you have accumulated 40-50,000 dollars, you can now risk 1,000 2,000 a trade, because that if you risk 1,000, you need 50 trades in a row to be like giving up all the profits you made. If you think like, forget $1,500, you need 100 trade to lose your $50,000. But when will you make the 50,000? When you know how to make 50,000. When I was investing, it should not be trading, investing in crypto. The best thing I ever learned from any people or any person is the first 50k is the hardest to make. Once you are on your first 50k, then the 100k is nothing. Then 1 million is nothing. Ryan, I'm from Bangladesh, brother. If you know T2, I think you know T2 because you are from his channel, if I'm not wrong. But if not, okay. So I'm from Bangladesh, and I have been living in Australia since 2013. June 2013 till 2024, I'm in Australia. So yeah, I mean, I'm from Bangladesh, and I have done my second bachelor's, which is in computer science, and the first one was in electrical and electronics. So I finished a long ago. I'm pretty old to be sitting and having friends at this stage. I was born in 1991. Okay, so I'm already 23. Sorry, 33 years old, and in next April it will be 34. One thing, when in doubt, zoom out. That's the best possible advice that you can have to find the direction. If you are not seeing anything here, go for a step towards the higher time frame. Maybe 1 hourly you might have something. If not hourly, 4 hours. If not 4 hours, daily. So Ryan, you live in the UK. Okay. So UK means the London Silver Bullet is the best thing that you can use, man. And trust me, bro. Like, I want to leave Australia as soon as possible. I'm sorry, there is nothing, like, if anyone from Australia is watching, there is nothing regarding Australia. It's more about the time that my markets are operating. One is when you will have your friends, have party, have fun outside, maybe playing outdoor games or something. I used to play cricket in Australia as well, like not not in Australian national team or any team or something. Okay, with friends I used to play cricket here in Australia, which is rare for the Asian people. I don't have time to do that because the London session is literally during those afternoon area of the time, evening time or afternoon time. Okay, so those sort of time is dedicated to my London session. Now at night I can't even sleep properly. It's already 1:12 a.m. here, and I'm talking with you guys. I'm having a cup of tea while talking with you guys. It's bloody the time I don't like. So if I go to Bangladesh, what's gonna happen is everything will go 4 hours back. What do I mean by that is it's 4 hours difference between the time. So now in Bangladesh it's like since it 1:12, it's like 9:12 a.m. or something, right? 9 and 13 12, yeah, so 9:12 a.m. Sorry, 9:12 p.m. So it's only 9 p.m. in Bangladesh. Okay, and I think my London session starts around 1 p.m. in Bangladesh. So 1 p.m. is a pretty good time because it's, if you look at your office hour 9 to 5 job, this is that job, like 1 to 4 or 5, something like that. Do the London session trading, make enough profit, just go. And in Bangladesh, of course, don't forget about the conversion rate. It's like $200 mean $20,000 in BDT. So you're making 20,000 every day. So think about it. Okay, 20 grand a day in my currency, only by making $200, not by 1,000 or okay. I love your London session strategy. I'm backtesting it. Amazing, bro. Backtest, and if you can even use paper trade or even use maybe practice account on top step, whatever. Like you can, if you have a top step account already, you can create practice accounts. So what you can do is you can literally take entries but journal properly, bro. Like why that entry didn't work, is there anything that you missed for that specific moment? Was there anything that could have to be revisited or mitigated or whatever, like taken out, something like that? And then market actually gave you the setup. So journal properly, trust me, that's the only thing you need to pass challenge, to go to the withdrawal, to reach for your withdrawal. You need nothing else. That's the only thing. Asia buy side taken, if there is a higher time frame, wait until it can reach there. Forget about London Silver Bullet 1 hour. If it reaches even outside of Silver Bullet, you will still have at least the pullback or at least a bigger retracement that will give you good enough profit to complete your challenge. So what did I said in that video? That if your sell side is too far, just go with 1 to 2, be happy with that. If you can do it every day 1 to 2 without even thinking much, just think like whatever money you are risking, you are getting 2 times that money as your profit. So one day if you lose, or one entry if you lose, all you need is another win entry, or winning 1 to 2 entry, and that eliminates so many calculations, bro. So many. You don't need to calculate where is the liquidity, why it's not going it way. For example, this entry, when I took it, okay, I don't need to hold until that far. I just took only 0.5. I didn't risk the whole thing. Why? Because I already had some profit secured, and I don't want to give up on all my profits. I can use some of the profit to make more, or if I lose, that's it. I'm not gonna trade, or I'm not gonna let the market take any of my profit away. I was willing to take a small risk, I took the risk. But if I risk the proper, for example, this is the first setup of my day, I would must take some partial below these lows at that fair value. Remember I was talking about this fair value, that I should take partial over here, but since the equal is here, I'm targeting until that. You saw those reactions below those low, okay? It was reacting from there. Finally it came. But what did I said? It's a crime to keep a equal low or equal high like that way. So I know where it should go. And then that move. It's simple thing. All you are looking for, some volatility in the market. With that, maybe one 5-minute candle will be enough for you, or one 15-minute candle will be enough for you. Just waiting is the key. How long you are willing to wait for that one single thing. If you are bullish, wait for bullish setup. Remember Friday, I said I will end up the day with profit, and I will give you guys the screenshot. I don't know if how far it has went. Look, Friday, how the market fall. If you guys saw the market, you guys know where the market fall and how the market fall. This is where I had more entries, but unfortunately, like I already took partial when I took the screen. I think I have let me check. This was that after the second partial, this was that part, but I think when I was taking the entry, no, it's the 4. 1 2 3 4. No, I don't really have the whole size over there, because I have already taken partial at that level. Sorry, I don't have. But anyway, so Friday I was looking for buy. The moment I got it, I took it. It's that I waited until I got a proper setup. When I got my own setup, like the way I trade, when I got it, I took the entry, I took the partial, I took the other partials where it was supposed to. End of the day, the account was looking something like this. See, like here it's the new month, so here, okay, 1794.50. This was the Friday. 674. Now again, it's not 13 trades, it was maybe 3 trades altogether, but added and partial taken, that's why it's showing like this. So last week, 3 days, nearly $3,000 in profit. This on 13th, I have locked out my account, so already $947. I'm happy with this, man. I don't need any more. I have a full-time job. I'm doing a, like I'm starting a business with one of my friend, combined or shared. Look, all those, okay, it's not 13 trades, it's just those small profits that it is I have secured. One entry, partial taken at different levels. See, when I'm taking the loss, how big of a loss I'm taking. This is a break even exit. It was in $10 profit, but for maybe the volatility reason or something, it gave me no profit, but no loss at all. It's like 0 so no problem with that. $155 and only $48. That's the loss for the whole today's session. Like the only loss you are seeing over here is this, okay? And other than that, 100, 200, 117, 118, 137, 435. Now during London session, the volatility is bit low. Okay, so when the volatility is low, you have to take partials. You don't have any other option. Here volatility was high and I took only 0.5 NQ. Okay, it's like half of the NQ. So the profit could have been more than $870 if I took one NQ. But again, I'm not risking all this profit to make another $400, $500. See, a small profit, I'm securing it over the period of time. It's generating me money. In 4 days with a small profits, I locked. After 500 I locked it, after 600 I locked it. I lock it. I don't want to. If I find a setup, I'll take the setup. That's my open, like that's my character. So how can I control it? We have the option in top step. I did it over there. I locked it. Just secure it. I have more accounts. If I want, I will switch to those accounts to trade. So let me actually switch back to another account before I talk, or before I can show you guys any other setups. So let me check. First of all, let me finish or remove it from the copy trading so that other accounts are not copying the entry. 100, 50 or 100, which one should I trade? Let's start with 100, from small towards the big. The same profit is on every account. Okay, so on this account as well, same profit, but it's a 100k account. 150, I'm gonna use it after this week because I have bigger plans with that one. I'm willing to take bigger risk with that one because I have accumulated enough profit on that one to take bigger risk and look for bigger gain. I have named everything. Okay, one has a name says backup, one is go big or go home. So my naming of each account is looking something like this. One is or this is the name of my accounts. How does it look, guys? How does it look? Bread and butter, backup, personal funding, business, go big or go home. Okay, let me read some comments. I really want to. Okay, I have already read that one. I'm listening every word of you. I have a problem. I learned too many concepts. I even pass evaluation account. I have an issue to enter each move. Okay. How can I help you with that one? Because I had the same problem, but I okay. First of all, what if you don't ask me, like don't mind me asking you a small personal information for everyone. Okay, like what exactly is your goal before you actually set for or looked for learning the thing, then trying to trade, get funded, get withdrawals, this sort of thing? What goal or what mindset you had in your mind to reach until, like, you are aiming for what goal? That's the thing. If you don't have any personal things to share, then like keep it secret in you. But whatever you can share with each other, please let me know in the comment so that I will go through it and then I will talk about it, like how you can keep certain things away from happening. Okay, You have to motivate yourself. That's the main part. But I need to know like what sort of goal you had in your mind before you set, or you had no goals at all, just trying, if can make money then happy, this sort of mentality. Like what was it? I want to know that. So Ahmed Mustafa as well, brother, if you can tell me like what goal, or if there was anything in your mind before coming to look for this industry or something. What was it? For example, these are my goal. Okay, these are my goal. I want to leave my job, but I'm not leaving because that's the only job that keeps me moving out of the house, out of the chair and table. So I don't want to leave the job. That's number one. Number two is having a job helped me so much. I can't even tell. Like even helping me till this day. I don't have to, like, the bread and butter is just the naming. It doesn't affect me, or I don't need this money to live my life. Why I'm saying this is because if I had no job, then this was how my accounts were looking. That's why I'm not copying in all 5 accounts or all 6 accounts that I have. I'm just copying with one or two, maybe the backup, maybe the business or personal funding. Like with backup, one or two, or maybe without backup, that 3 and 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 4. This way, I'm keeping something in hand all the time. Why I'm doing it is because for me, okay, my job is helping me this way. If I don't feel like trading, I will not even turn on the chart on that specific day. That happened so many times, you guys know by now. Now at the same time, I'm already earning the money I need to live my life. For example, my rent, my car insurance, registrations, servicing, or whatever, my phone bills, my internet bills, whatever other expenditures I have, the job is already delivering me or providing me for that. So I have no extra pressure on my trading that I must have to make money. If I lose, it's okay. I will come back tomorrow. I will make money. Not mitigate the loss. I will make money. I don't know how much. Maybe it will cover the loss and make more on top of the loss, or maybe it will be less than what I lost, but still recover something from that. I forget what happened the other day. I don't keep in mind that, oh damn it, yesterday I took $1,000 loss, so I have to either make at least 1,000 or even more. I don't sit on trading the next day that way. That's the biggest mistake that you guys are having or doing here. If you take a loss, just the day is done over there. If you have finished the day with that amount, or even made the loss bigger, or whatever you have already done, you should not be focusing on that. You should have, no matter, like, I don't know how you can do that, but you have to erase that from your mind before you press the button on the next buy or sell. If you keep that in mind, profit will not be enough. Okay, what you will see is, oh, I took $500 loss, now it's showing $300 profit. Now let's see if it can go $600 or not. So it will cover 500 and it will give me 100 more. And what will happen is, it will go maybe $400 and then it will come back or fall again, and that moment you will hit a new stop loss, rather than securing the profit where you had to secure. So you have to give up on what already happened. Literally, the example I was giving on that 15 seconds, like this chart already happened. Whatever I did on my left of that candle, I don't give a damn. I don't even remember. I remember the levels, what I did for my journal purpose or for my entry purpose or whatever, like for my learning purpose. I remember what level it can do those, this and that, but what profit, what loss, where was the stop loss, where was the take profit, what amount I have got, or what I could have made from that entry if I didn't take the profit there. Okay, this sort of thing I don't keep in my mind, not anymore. I had that issue, of course, when I first started a long ago. Okay, it took a long while to be there. In my Discord, I said a lot of people like, guys, you guys have no idea when you are learning, like especially Shiba, then Michelle. I don't know if they are here or not, but Shiba, Michelle, they are my most favorite. I don't know, like I shouldn't say student, but most favorite um follower or friend or community member that I ever got. Okay, because they did exactly how I wanted everyone to do it, which is practice, 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 focus on learning, focus on learning. Once you learn, then you can earn. Not from the day on you saw a video, okay, Asia high taken, go for sell short, Asia low taken, go for buy long, and next day you are sitting for trading using that strategy. And after maybe one or two profit, you already believe that you know it, and the next day when you took a bigger loss or even below your account, you come by, oh, you fucking idiot, your strategy doesn't work. It gonna happen, it happens. Okay, when we blame, we don't blame us, we blame always the third party. Oh, it's that guy, support resistance doesn't work. Because we trade ICT, we don't give a f about support resistance. I saw even my friend like T2, I'm not talking shit about him or anything. He has too much, like he knows a lot about ICT strategy or stuff. He has very good idea, and he's been doing live streaming. I don't know for how now. I think his channel has more videos than ICT. Okay, including the live streams and stuff. He has so much, but what I saw is he doesn't have the idea about support resistance, how it works. But he was giving example like, okay, this is where support is, then people are doing. Bro, support resistance we don't draw from 1 minute chart or even 5 minutes or 15 minutes. It comes from either 4 hours or daily, and then we look into entries on 5 minutes, 15 minutes candle. With support resistance, people don't trade 1 minute. But still, if you're looking in 1 minute, the way of support resistance is the, let's say, the low. Okay, from here to here, this was a low. You are seeing the market, that market has taken that low and then going higher. But how the support resistance people looks here, they are saying that it rejected to close below that low and it came back again above that level. Now they are entering from that area. Now they are entering a stop loss below the lowest low it has created within that support. This is their stop loss where they're targeting the next support resistance, maybe until this far. Okay, that is 21 handle, that is $420. It doesn't work, it works, but you need to know what is the support resistance. Okay, and if you look this area on the left, okay, this is where it had some resistance and now it's finding support over there, like literally these areas here. They don't care about the week either. Okay, they don't care about the week either, like week is passing through this and the, look where the bodies are, where the support. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about support resistance. The thing is, it's not blaming the support resistance, it's knowing when to enter, not when you are seeing a big candle. If the big candle is not coming from a valid area, then that big candle has no value. Okay, see that big candle, if it was not coming out of a valid area, which valid area? First of all, hourly breakaway gap. This is the hourly breakaway gap. Okay, I have extended it until this far so that the session is covered within that. Let me remove this. From there, after when it was coming here, what it has done, it has cleared so many liquidities from here, from other levels on the 15 minutes chart. Okay, so many other levels, this low, that low, like that low, all of them. Now again, when market was going higher, no one was using the volume imbalance. What is this volume imbalance? What is this volume imbalance? It's a new day opening gap, but a old one, very old one. It's in July. Okay, that volume imbalance, it's a real gap over here. There is a real gap. Mostly the new day, like this is a real gap. If you look around these gaps, okay, these real gaps, you will see something market is doing for in those gaps, even in future as well. Like wherever you are seeing it, you will see this sort of thing over here. Even in future as well, wherever you are seeing it, you will see it. It's that gap. From 50, market rejected, market went lower. Yes, the wick went there, but the body. Here you saw some rejection. Here you are seeing that rejection. See that gap low? On the 15 minutes chart, that is where you had your hourly breakaway gap, which is here. Okay, which is right here. Now you didn't mark it. Why you should mark it? But remember, bro, see that consequent encouragement rejection on the 15 minutes? See that one single candle did change in state? If you were trading London, you could have framed a trade over here. See, I don't even look there. I'm even going left, which is here. Where is that 15 minute CISD? This level, okay? This level. When market is closing above that level, do you have any fair value gap below that? Oh yes, I had one. So what is that? Change in state. I'm coming to the entry, but just look there, okay? Now from 15 to 5. Now let's talk from 5 to 15. We know already where this low is coming from, which is from this consequent encouragement, which is after taking that sell side liquidity. Okay, this sell side liquidity. So 5 minutes. This is that 5 minutes level. Okay, this one. Maybe I will change the color to something else. Red. Okay. This was that 5-minute change in state happening when this candle happened. So where this move? Again, look where is this candle? My mouse pointer, the time, okay, 2:30. This is the 2:30. So when this move was happening, this was that green move. So these two candles were the candles that was closing above that change in state. Was there a fair value gap? Oh damn it, yes, I had a fair value gap. So what's that? From 15 to 5 to 1. Was that a change in state? Yes. Look very carefully. When market was going there, that's your fair value gap. That market broke and went above. What is that? That is your inversion fair value. Why not this one? Why not this one? Please answer me in the chat. Why not this your inversion fair value? And why that is your inversion fair value? I want to know, like, bro, can you use single chart layout instead of 3 time zone layout? I think your answer is right in front of you. Why I don't do that? I think the answer is right in front of you. Why I don't do that? Because I use 15 minutes to 5 minutes to 1 minute. How the market is going higher? First 5 minute will confirm me that by using 1 minute structure. And when 5 minute confirms that, 5 minute will tell me in 15 minutes structure or using 15 minutes structure. So I hope you got the point why I'm not using one single layout. So 15 minutes to 5 minutes to 1 minute. Okay, that's why I'm not doing it. But I think you should use the chart this way too, but I don't know, like, however it's convenient for you, you can do it that way. Maybe you can use two charts, only 15 and 1, but then you're not looking for entries of on a order block or something like that. Why I'm saying this is because when you're entering there, your stop loss, like, remember when market closed above that, your entry is literally from that order block, and your stop loss has to cover just the mean threshold a little below that mean threshold, maybe around this area. So now when you're entering even from that level, okay, if you missed that inversion and you're seeing market is going higher, you know you have a order block range sitting around that area. So again, if you get a entry opportunity within this range, you can enter from there, but your stop loss doesn't need to be all the way back here, it can be here. Okay, even if you enter from there, look, it's only 10 handle worth of stop loss. Okay, even less than that. So the range, if you know, you can utilize that range anyway. So I wanted to know why this is not your inversion and why this is your inversion. So if you guys are still watching, please answer me so that I can correct you, or I can at least give you my answer. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. Okay, I don't have problem learning from you guys as well, or if I'm wrong, you guys can correct me. I don't want to say I'm the only one correct here. I'm not. I'm not. So it's my way of looking into the market, and I'm showing you my way, which is working for me. Because it's below the 5 minute CISD, not sure. Okay, Ryan Ahmed Mustafa said timing. Okay, timing, no, that's not the reason. Ryan, you are pretty good there. That one didn't clear the low. No, 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 no. No, Cesar and Ahmed Mustafa, you guys are like wrong about the answer, the reason I marked it, but Ryan is partially correct. Okay, it's because this fair value happened when the 5 minute CISD was getting confirmed. Okay, so 5 minutes change in status getting confirmed with this move. Okay, these two candles, and that fair value was broken there. Here I don't have, like here. Okay, this area which is 225. See that candle, I don't have any CISD yet. That is that small 5 minutes down close candle. So this fair value, even though market broke it, it didn't show any respect to that, all came very close to that area. It's not just about taking the liquidity, it's about if it confirmed your, like, if the market is now willing to go higher or not. If it's not willing to go higher, what happened here? It literally, like, from this it went back above this high, traded the rest of the fair value, or like the unfilled part of the fair value, again came, but this time it failed to take the liquidity. So sell short is not giving you the profit. At the same time, if anyone is using the inversion fair value gap, or even like if you're using the bullish fair value, okay, for example, you are using this bullish fair value, yes, you can put your stop loss here. In this case, you are still safe. But if you are using the candles low as your stop loss, or even like any other, let's say this is your order block mean threshold, what happened here is you are already, however, like this is not the order block for your 1 minute chart. If this is the scenario, you can literally mark your extreme here, but this is that 5 minute order block. Remember, this is that order block, this is this order block, so you can utilize that part anyway. So what I'm saying here is the 5 minutes change in state was not confirmed when this fair value was getting violated, or even market again coming towards that fair value. There was no change in state, so you are not using that to look for buy longs. When the change in state was confirmed, that is when you had this fair value already violated. So that's why you are using that one, if you are using. Or simple, change in state confirm, very next candle should go for that change in state, that is your change in state revisit, you enter here, go higher, whatever the liquidity or 1 to 2, or however you are closing your profits, that's how. Same thing, that one daily change in state. Okay, this was a straight away entry for me. If I was here in front of the chart, that was a straight away entry for me. So I was not here, but I know from where it is coming. That's why I framed a trade over here. Remember that 5 minutes change in state confirmed by a 1 minute bearish fair value at this range here. Okay, this change in state confirmed by this fair value. Remember, I had this, look here, when market closed below that fair value, that was already my inversion. So the very next candle when it was tapping, I could enter from there. But why I didn't enter was exactly the same thing. The change in state was not confirmed on that candle. It is confirmed here. So after the confirmation, when market was going there, where is the range of your 5 minutes order block? This, okay, this. So this is overlapping that fair value. That lowest down close candle, the breaker is overlapping that fair value. So I found this as a authentic entry or a valid entry. Another reason, 15 minutes higher time frame, okay, 15 minutes bearish fair value. From the middle, it's rejecting. From the middle, nobody ever went above that middle point until that midnight or 9:30, whatever. Okay, so here I'm talking about that London session. From there, that was the fall. Again, another thing, if you know dealing runs, market was going higher, consistently creating higher high and higher lows. One single move cleared the sell side, so now I have a dealing range. This was that equilibrium of the discount array from where it continued it move. So the first partial has to be below this no matter what, because this is the target for the market, not any sell side here. But this, that is the first target. How it's going there, that will determine. What do I mean by that? See that fair value, I had it marked as a bag, and see this fair value, I had it marked as a FVG. Anything below that I didn't mark. Why? Here I had a fair value, maybe some volume imbalances or whatever, like this fair value specific, a specific fair value, I didn't mark it, because from that high when it was trading that dealing range, it's creating new dealing range. What is it? From here to here. So I can look for either entry here or here. That's why I didn't even enter on that fair value. It's on the discounted end. Market is trading that. It never went for the premium, and premium is sitting literally inside of the OTZ, like too far above. Now if you look on the left, I believe or let me actually look for another thing. Just a second, I just realized one thing. So the dealing range, this is that. Yeah, I mean, somewhat. The sell side was overlapping around this area, so like pretty close proximate with that area. So I'm thinking like if that was that measuring gap for the moment or not, that I missed or I didn't look into. So yeah, I mean, this fair value was extreme, like the range it has created newly, it was inside that extreme level where I had one fair value here, one every time, okay, from a swing high until a swing low. Only look for the first and second fair value. That is the first fair value that you can expect to be a bag. If it's not a bag, doesn't matter. If it's still getting respected, you can utilize that. But if it's a bag, it's a better indication that yes, market is actually willing to go lower. That's the first one. That's the second one. Now market went from there. That's why I'm not looking like I didn't look for a sell short here. Also remember, like I only tried to enter from here and tried to add it here. I didn't look any other entities. See that was written as FBZ. Market respected that, then went to my projected terminus where I had it at the beginning of the stream. I removed it, remember? So I didn't entered or added over here because it's not coming into my discounted array. And then when the 9:30 was nearby, market was going higher, and since I'm looking only one direction, the buy, I didn't frame it. But if you are bullish, okay, how you can frame it? Again, from 5 minutes to 1 minute or 15 minutes to 1 minute, whatever you want me to. I think I have already talked about this part. So if not, then this is that 5 minutes CISD getting confirmed by 1 minute fair value. So this is your 5 minute CISD, that yellow line. Okay, one more time, if I haven't talked about this specific law, that was your 1 minute fair value. This is your 5 minute CISD getting confirmed over there. By the same come on, by the same time, when the 15 minutes CISD was happening, let me figure out where. Here, so I don't have a 15 minutes proper CISD until this. market is trading. Okay, so it should actually continue a bit higher right now, because that's the 15 minutes CISD getting confirmed with a 15 minutes fair value, and I think I have a 5 minutes as well. Not yet. So I have a 15 minutes over there, so the same time frame already is suggesting that. But yeah, the reason I'm seeing it this way. Okay, so this was that candle that has to be traded above, which happened here on the 5 minutes or even 15 minutes. But on 5 minutes I'm not seeing very small one actually right here, but that's like too small to even mark here. Okay, it's a very small one. So yeah, as long as there is, you can utilize that, but yeah, I mean, it's too small to mark, so I'm not using that one. But what I'm seeing is it's at least going higher for those buy side liquidities, like expecting it to reach here, if not the min threshold. But yeah, I mean, it should go higher now because of that 5 minutes CISD and 15 minutes CISD. Overall Monday, okay, Monday, if you look on the chart, this is your Monday price action. As I said, on the weekly analysis video, that I'm expecting market to stay inside of a range, and you are seeing that range. Most probably on hourly or on 4 hours, it will be even clear like what sort of range you are looking at. So it's taking sell sides, it will take buy side, maybe this buy side will be taken, market will retrace back into the range, again go higher for that hourly breakaway gap, which is that same scenario. Okay, like on the lower time frame it's going above the min threshold, but on the higher time frame it's literally um, again, like after trading this fair value, maybe it will come back and close below that min threshold. Or on daily you can expect one day the body closed above empty, but the very next day it's literally coming and closing below that empty. In that case, when market will close below the daily order block after closing below the empty somewhat around this range, if not below the order block in the same day, on the same day, then when market is closing below order block, I'm not willing to see it's going one more time for that min threshold, not anymore, because it did that fake breakout on the daily. Okay, so fake can be once, this is the daily, so I want to see how it's breaking that level on daily. So that fake can be only once, fake cannot happen multiple times. My TP hit as well. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So you use that 5 minutes fair value, this one, to take the sell short. Amazing. This one, the bearish. He was saying a long ago like he will try to take a sell short from that using that 5 minutes fair value. So tell me, where was your stop loss? How you put your stop loss? Don't tell me it was here, because if you took the entry from here and put your stop loss above the third candle's high on the 5 minutes fair value gap, then this is 42 handles worth of a stop loss, and you are seeing your TP is hit. So maybe you took the profit here, which is doesn't make much sense. Oh yeah, bro, do not. Okay, do not do that. If this is how you're trading, it's wrong, bro. It's wrong. It's not correct. Because okay, I'm not someone to tell you that, but the thing is, look at that size, man. How many times you think you can go with a 50k account? How many times you can go there and hit your stop loss if you are wrong? And since you said your TP hit, that means you took the take profit below this low. So if you took it below this low, then 42 handles, seriously? Oh my god. Oh, that's like $840 risk on a single trade on a 50k account. If you don't have nearly like a 80% win rate strategy from that guy, okay, like the guy I showed a little earlier, then your account will be messed up, bro. Because one entry is $840 risk on a 50K account, which is near about 2% risk, almost 2%. It's not exactly 2%. It's like how much risk we're taking is actually calculated on what is the balance. So on a 50K account, your balance is literally $2,000. So if you're taking $500 risk, it's 1% of a 50K account. But since your risk is 20 like $2,000, that's like nearly what is it, 25% risk that you're taking, okay, per account. And since he took $840 worth of risk, now you know like why I'm surprised with that stop loss size. Yeah, if I was it, I was looking for a trade. First of all, I wouldn't just look straight away that way. I would look for some structures, then maybe I would look for a trade. For example, if it is going lower and if I believe that 5 minutes, first of all, I would close for this sort of change in state, okay. And if you're trading on n key on top step, you can go to a lower time frame, which is once the change in state happened straight away, you could go to a 15-second charts to confirm if there is a fair value is or not. You saw that fair value, so the change in state is confirmed. Now how far is your 1 minute candle? If I'm not wrong, it was until this far. So your range is from here, the consecutive order blocks, okay, from that, those two up close candles. So when this candle was tapping, or since that is the fair value, you can expect that to be a bag. Maybe the next one that traded the low of the 5 minutes, maybe this could have been a possible entry. So stop. What I'm saying here is, once I see the structure, I can market execute. If it doesn't come for the fair value gaps, no problem with that one. But that 5 minutes, it's a 15 seconds fair value candle that I'm showing. So on 5 minutes, you can easily look for entry there, or in 1 minute, okay. Change in state confirmed. See that wick is trading back into that range, so you can literally look for a entry from within that range. That's what I'm saying. Like whatever, when the wick was getting formed, you could execute there and a stop loss just here, 10 handle, because that change in state I have already confirmed from lower time frame. Market should not take this order block high, okay. That was that specific moment, and then you could target this. Now look at that RR, okay. Now you can maybe close some partial inside of that new weak opening gap or something if you want, and trail it for there. So the fiber, okay, that could have been a possible entry. But a state like placing limit orders here and then putting a stop loss all the way above that high, I mean, no, that's not something that I'm looking to do on any of my account, because the max I'm taking risk on a single account, like single trade, is 750. That's the max I'm taking, okay. So, and it's not suggesting me to do that. Whatever it was, I took 1:2. Okay, so if you took 1:2, I think in that case the entry was higher, not from the low, because only if you enter from the midpoint, then maybe the high and the take profit can be close to 1:2 or something. Or if maybe you didn't put the stop loss that high, you put something like this high, that high or something. Because 1 to 2, I'm not seeing it's getting formed at this low, unless you put it here. Unless you put it here on that candle side. Anyway, good one. Okay, got it what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I mean, some engulfing candle, this and that gonna help you. Okay, why BD break though? Oh, you serious? I'm gonna stop because it's already 12. Okay, so now the market is already like it's already in the lunch hour session. Although some good setups happens around 12:30 or something, but I don't want to do that. However, let's see one thing, okay, like hindsight data or whatever you want to say. Since I'm gonna finish it soon, I'm going to like remove all of this. Okay, I don't really need it here. Midnight also I'm gonna remove it, but please, okay, like look for the midnights and this as well, the midnight as well. I'm just keeping the chart clean so that the next day I come I can find it uh, less confusing. That's the only reason I'm doing it this way. So everything is done, everything is done. Yep. So the buy side, this one is still not taken. I can see more buy side is getting formed, and the sell side, yes, it has cleared some relative equal lows, but my focus on from Wednesday until mostly Thursday, but Friday you can say like the AM session can be the same direction, then the PM can be the pullback, but until this liquidity and this liquidity, I have already explained the whole thing in the market analysis video on the channel. And by the way, after I uploaded the video, I lost 4 subscribers, so congratulations to me and to them as well, because they are now living their life. So yeah, less hassle in their life. So yeah, I'm so happy for them. And by the way, I never ask for subscription or likes, and I don't actually, I will never ask for it also. Okay, it's up to you. If you find it valuable, you can just simply save a video to watch later or whatever. You can create your own playlist, save there. You don't even have to be a subscriber of the channel. Whatever you are doing, it's, make sure that it's actually you are doing it properly. You are looking into your chart, you are practicing it, you're journaling it, the time, the other steps. Now what I was trying to see was the 10:50 to 11:10 macro, how it worked, and then 11:50 to 12:10 macro. Although that macro is inside the lunch, so I don't like that. However, that one and the 9:50 to 10:10 macro, I already know 9:50 what it has done, but still I want to see how it has done. Okay, so it cleared that buy side inside of, like outside of the macro, but still you can say like some buy side has been cleared, especially that one was a must, since it was not trading that 15 minutes fair value, just coming a tick below from there, so that high was a must, and that's why I was looking forward to that. Anyway, so buy side taken, yes. So the macro fair value gap was here. We all know about this fair value 20 handle. Definitely I know how big of a move it was, especially if anyone targeted until that 930 fair value gap, it would still give 20 handle or more than that, like the low inside that. Okay, so 24 handle at least. It's a, already know it's a big fall, so nothing to talk about there. Inside of this again, before that it has cleared some sell side over here, but inside the macro. Okay, inside the macro, let's see. So I am not seeing any bullish fair value gap. Instead, market went higher, cleared this buy side, created bearish fair value, but disrespected it. So either way, if anyone looking for sell short from here, that could have been a loss for him. I can see that. Okay, especially from this fair value, or if they know that it has cleared those equal lows already and coming out of a small 15 minutes bullish fair value, in that case maybe they would wait for this to get inversed and look for entries from there outside of macro for the 20 handle move. And I believe the fair value it created here inside, like overlapping with that new week, that move, yeah, so more than 20 handle, but again, you had to first take either a loss over here or you gave up on that entry. So nothing very good inside of this. Now here it has cleared that sell side right before the macro. One entry I can see that overlapping with new week was here, but I'm not liking this way. Instead, inside the macro, what it did is so far, okay, I'm just looking for 20 handle that can be that inside the macro, if it's happening or not. That's the thing I'm looking over here. So for buy side I have until that far, so no problem to use this fair value, or since there was a low already there inside the macro, maybe you could take below the low, but let's think this way. And the third candle low is here, so that is where the stop loss. 20 handle, not yet, so let's put it on the 20 handle range, and since that buy side is here, so I can put it there at that high. But main focus is 20 handle, so the stop loss is 18 handle, target is 20 handle. Let's see. That's the macro thing. I'm not sure how good lunch macro is. This is kind of back testing, okay, I'm doing in front of you guys. There was this high as well that you could have targeted, but that's not giving 20. Now ICT said 10 to 20, but I'm happy to hold until 20, because if you're right, it will give you 20 handle most of the time. Okay, that's already giving more than 15 handles over here. But 300, okay, I'm showing you remember the guy I showed 20 days, 200 $300 profit every day? That's that $200 $300 away, like just by targeting the nearest high. The high it's retracing from, so a fair value gap, the high it is retracing from, that high should be your target first. Okay, so that's that first target, then you can target the next high or whatever it can go. So it's the 20 handle. Okay, I know I didn't start it earlier, but just seeing it, it's just back testing for testing. Here I saw something, here I saw maybe a loss or something, or either a loss or no entry. Mostly it's, if I was it, I would not look, I would look for buy long, because at the starting of the macro it has cleared sell side, so it has to give me buy long, but there was no fair value to enter, so I would avoid that part. That's the thing I'm saying. And this is here again, it cleared sell side right before the macro. Inside the macro it's trading that fair value, so I'm expecting that high. Okay, done. Okay, nothing to say over there, but yeah, I looked for it bit late. That's the only problem. So macro every 20 minutes window. Okay, this is another thing. If you are too busy with your life, you can utilize the macro times for a short scalp. Okay, so that 20 minutes window will have, maybe you come 5 minutes before the macro or 10 minutes before the macro and go by the end of the macro, so altogether 30 minutes a day. Okay, and this time I'm seeing it's breaking this fair value and going until at least this, the low of this fair value. Why I'm saying that is because if it's aiming for those buy side, it has to go through that fair value to take that buy side. That's why. Okay, if that can happen, then market is going for that buy side as well, or at least the low of this 4 hours fair value that I shared on the channel. So yeah, the macro, one sell short, one buy long, that was the macro. And the other one, since I was looking for bullish on and there was no bullish fair value, there is no entry over there, because the same reason, cleared some sell side here, then it was going higher. Okay, so I was looking for that, not sell short. Again, when market was coming low, like when it cleared sell side, I'm looking for bullish. So now inside the macro it traded that fair value, that was the entry, and that's why like I just put above this side, because 20 handle is the minimum for the macro. Okay, and it's literally coming very close to that high, that's why I'm putting here. And remember the daily order block, it's still like it's showing something over there. Okay guys, it's simple. If you look for sell short using that, you could use that. Remember that area, overlapping fair value, same thing. Okay, remember this, sorry, not that, here, that order block, overlapping fair value, fall here. How many times? Okay, here as well, look here, order block at that area, right? This one, right below that area, after trading there, this fall. So higher time frame to lower time frame, that is what you have to do every time you are doing it. Okay, and by the way, if you have taken partial, your stop loss has to be at this area, and now like at break even or even bit higher, a tick or two higher from break even. Now you can look for the next partial here, or you can hold until that low, because if it goes here, it, the only place I'm seeing to fall is from this low. But yeah, completely up to you. Be secured is, or being secured is the best way. So good living, make money. Okay, so before I finish, I think I'm already done. Simple to make trading as future goal, make money, good living. Okay, I have no job, I think that was the reason. Okay, that can be. I did that mistake, left my job to do full-time trading and found out that it was a stupid decision, and back to work part-time and enjoying trading again. Oh shit, bro. Oh shit. No, no, no. I know. Well, like it will put pressure. It will put pressure. So no matter what, you have to have some sort of earning every day, either from trading or from job. So if you don't have a job, trading will put a huge, like you will put a huge pressure or load on the trading, that I have to make money from that trading. So yeah, I mean, that is the case. So many days I make profit, but at the end of the day I lost it all. So you know how you can avoid it is by locking your account out, or not looking for any entry at all after you make the profit, just closing the whole chart and going to do whatever you like, maybe watch a movie or enjoy time with your family members or play games. Man, I had like, I have gaming setup, gaming laptop, PS5. I forgot when was the last time I turned it on. So uh, yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Fun, have fun, man. Once you make profit, have fun. For example, I could have left when that was done. Okay, I'm right about my direction, I'm right about the entry, got the profit. Okay, see you guys again. I could have done that. I'm talking still with you guys, but I don't have to do that. Okay, I can, when I'm not streaming, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm done closing. Remember, like what I said over here. Okay, during that moment, I can show you my bank transaction to confirm that I was literally, after taking the profit, I went straight away to buy food from this entry. Okay, after taking profit below this low partial, or sorry, below this low, inside of that breakaway gap, a partial when this candle hit. Okay, then when it came below that low, partial, that low, until my projected terminus, I didn't take a partial right here, because I know that the fair value gap, okay, here, okay, my stop loss was, I was trailing my stop, this fair value. I knew that this fair value will be unfilled until market can go to that projected terminus. Why? Again, here, okay, this was your fair value gap first. Okay, this is the fair value. Let me make it 2 pixel. This is that fair value. This is your order block. Why? Because it's trading inside of fair value, already taking some liquidity from here. Okay, I don't know if that high is something that you are marking or seeing or not, but if not, simple, trading inside of fair value. When market closed below that, traded back, that order block could have been already your entry. Now where has to be your stop loss? below mean threshold, since sell short above mean threshold, and cover a little above. Remember, I always say like 75% range or something. So whatever you are seeing, at least cover something above mean threshold. That's simple. Or no more calculation, simply put above the order block high or low, whatever the order block you are looking at. So that is the thing, rejecting from mean threshold. So after a order block rejection, okay, it's there is no fake close above, so it can go for that mean threshold multiple times, no problem with that. But from the rejection, when it created the first fair value gap, this is that first fair value, okay, there is no other fair value, no fair value here, a small volume imbalance but no proper fair value gap. So this is that first fair value after that order block rejection. So it should literally leave this unfilled until it can reach your higher time frame point of interest, and later on maybe this was the area from where it's going higher. So yeah, I mean, more or less it's like overlapping area, so more or less that is the area. So what do I mean by that is, order block, I know for a fact. Now I went straight outside to have food, to have, you know, some teas or coffees and talk with some people outside. I have some younger brothers over here. Since I'm old guy, I don't have too many friends in Australia, okay, most of my friends left Australia, so I'm pretty lonely over here alone. So yeah, I mean, I did that part, then I came back around 9:30. I started the stream, and rest you guys already know. So see, same thing, break even. This is why it's important to put it in break even, okay. It can have a bigger retracement. See that 15-minute fair value low rejected, now it's reacting over there. Don't worry about that reaction. Why? Because it's giving you clear direction where it's willing to go, I believe. See how many fair value gap it again formed, like literally 1 2, now about to form the third fair value as well. So it's already giving you a direction, which direction it's going. On the other hand, huge down close candle, one single fair value gap, literally disrespected that. So I'm looking forward to this buy side, and here, if not the buy side, like at least the low of that fair value, if not that buy side. So let's see, okay. And don't forget that overlapping area. I think, yeah, like 12:17 p.m, already lunch hour, don't have much to talk over here, okay. So I would rather take your leave now. Let's say, do you have any video about measuring gap? Any video about measuring gap? Yeah, I mean, on the market maker model, that specific playlist, I will actually help you figure out which one. So MMXM. Oh, not really. Not welcome back, because they are already welcomed in a live stream. See, I'm talking to myself. I'm replying myself. Time and delivery. Okay. This is the time and delivery. So it has the Asia session, London session, New York session, about that. Accumulation, distributions, buy side of the curve, sell side. Okay, these two video will tell you all about all the gaps and where the gaps are forming, okay, like literally buy side of the curve and sell side of the curve, these two videos. So lesson 3 and 4, okay. So if possible, look for that one, if possible. It's like a measure, like a dealing range, okay. So measuring gap is what? First you identify the dealing range. Let me go to some clean area. Let's say here, let's say you have a dealing range which is like this, okay. I'm just using this positioning tool just to give you some idea. Let's say this is your dealing range, which is market has cleared buy side, market has cleared sell side, so that's your dealing range. Now what your dealing range should do is if it is a bullish dealing range, you know by the market structure. For example, like it's creating, where was that 1 minute? Okay, that's already gone. But for example here, okay, it's taking the buy side and leaving the sell side. When it took the sell side, you have a new dealing range that way. Okay, so it's a sell short setup for that specific area. Same thing you are looking, if you are looking for buy long, just flip the chart, you will understand what I shared already, right? I draw like this way and then shared. Okay, so this is a sell short dealing range. When market has, it's always taking the buy side and leaving the sell side. It has taken one single move, has taken the sell side, the extreme on, then this is your dealing range, and you are drawing that thing over here. Okay, so I'm just showing you that. So let's say this is the dealing range. Now approximately when you find the dealing range, first thing you do is you want to mark the range this way. So once the sell side is cleared and the high, from the high to the low, you mark this way. You can grid it, or you can just mark the 52 10 level, that the middle point or the equilibrium premium discount level. But grading is even better. Why? Because if around that 75% market has already traded a fair value gap and currently it's coming, or if you have a fair value gap that market didn't trade around this level, okay, this is a very high probability fair value, and possibly this fair value is a breakaway gap. It will act as a breakaway gap. That's a very high probability because of that 7-5 range. At 50%, yes, sometimes the fair value will be overlapping like this. Sometimes the fair value will be bit above the 50% or little below the 50%. How this fair value works is, if it is a dealing range, most of the time from the, for this is a sell short, okay, that's why I'm showing you this way. So most of the time what the market gonna do, from the high to either the measuring gap high, okay, like the highest level of that measuring gap, it will give you that the sell side and the negative one is at a close proximate or overlapping each other like this. Okay, so this was the sell side, this is where the measuring gap, or the from the middle to that area. Okay, however it's overlapping, you can draw it from 3 different levels. Okay, it's like from the middle, from the low, from the high. So you can either draw from this. Now you can even draw, let's say the high is aligning with this low, but the middle is aligning with another low right below that low, or the low is aligning another low right below that. So what you can do is you can close your maximum amount here as a partial and leave a little portion for that area, and you know if it goes here, it will go for that fair value gaps midpoint, or it can go for that. So you can maybe target little below that low until that midpoint. This is how you can maximize, not by leaving all the portion until this far or the next level of liquidity, by leaving a partial, a small portion, not even half. So if you have taken 3 lots, you can close 2 lots. If it's only 2 lots, then you have no other option but taking 1 and leaving 1. But if you have more than 2, in that case, close maximum, leave minimum. Yes, you have to secure the maximum. I hope you got the point. Okay, so on a dealing range, the 50%, if you can grid it, sometimes it will overlap, sometimes it will be very close to each other. And another thing is, if there is multiple, let's say one like this way, one like this way, this will be the fair value or regular fair value. Market will fill it up completely, but this is still going to be your measuring gap, like not the lower one but the upper one. Why the upper one? Is because after a measuring gap, market usually creates another fair value, that is the fair value it trades, and then continues its move towards that direction after the measuring gap. Okay, if there is no measuring gap, let's say this gap is not here, this gap is not here, then where is your measuring gap? This can be your measuring gap. So for that you want confirmation, or what market will do is, if there is no gap at the 50% and there is a gap sitting here, market will, so let's say market fall here and now you are looking into your dealing range. What market will do is market will trade to this fair value, it will come below that level, and in this move it will give you that measuring gap, and it will not fill or trade that gap. It will literally trade the low, maybe maximum, or it can just that institutional order flow entry drill, which is just barely tapping the fair value and then violently going lower. It will do that if there is a fair value. So again, if no fair value, then there is no measuring gap yet, and you will see that gap is forming after that fair value retest. So if market has to go higher for that fair value above measuring gap, then you will, most of the time you will see there is no gap at any close proximate of that 50%. Okay, so when are you expecting measuring gap is if already there is that fair value, market has already, like, usually how it happens this way. Okay, like the sell side one, something like this. Come on, I don't know why this happens, but yeah, I cannot draw this bloody thing, leaves it this way. So remember, okay, so what I'm trying to show here is you have a liquidity grab, market structure shift, market creating fair value, coming lower that way. Okay, so in that case it will trade that sort of fair value that's close to that 75%. So market, if market has already traded this and then coming lower, then the measuring gap will be very powerful and market doesn't have any reason to go back there. That's why you will have a measuring gap to that 50%. But if there is no gap already, then, and market didn't trade that fair value, then this is that OTG entry or extreme premium discount entry that you will get, and from there when it will go lower, it will create your measuring gap on this leg. Instead of this move, it will create on this move, and that measuring gap will still do the same thing. You will project, it will overlap or close proximate overlap with that liquidity, and if the high or low is aligning with any other on your left side, any other level, you can target for that one as well. So this is how it's gonna look. Okay, I hope that part is not that confusing. So yeah, I mean, it's been a while and maybe time to say bye or something. I hope I answered everyone's question. I don't know, like, if it was insightful or not, and why and how I looked for the entry. Okay, let me clear this thing one more time before I go. So yeah, I hope it was insightful. So I will take your leave. Okay, and until tomorrow, hopefully I'll come tomorrow as well. But this week, please try to like seek your profit if you are trading, and even better if you're not trading. Okay, because of multiple reasons. Number one is we have NFP, non-farm payroll, especially on Wednesday and Friday. So literally you have today and tomorrow M session or something to trade. Okay, you should not be trading from Wednesday until Friday PM session. If you're trading, please, whatever profit you can secure that, and then either stop or risk accordingly with that profit. Don't over trade above your profit limit or something, because it's NFP week. The price will be very choppy, or maybe it will be like seek and destroy type. It will take a recent swing low, it will make a recent swing high, always giving setup but not working in any direction, but it's taking all the liquidity. So I hope that will happen. Or that's number one, like the NFP. The number two is it's the starting of a new month, and please, if you get time, go through your monthly chart once. Okay, not for anything, but like not on top step X, better if you go on the trading view, because what gonna happen is, if you go, you will see the seasonal tendency, which is in October it's most likely bearish. Like I said already in my video, but if you can, you go and just mark every year, every October month's candle and see how many times it was down close and how many times it was up close or not doing the bearish move. You will understand. It's most likely the seasonal tendency, most likely it's bearish. So that's another reason that you should avoid the first week, because it's the starting of a month. So on the starting of a month, it has to create that monthly candle week. Okay, even if it's a bearish candle, it has to create the high of the candle as a week, then fall dramatically, and on the last week of the month you can expect the lower week will be formed. Okay, every candle, how it starts and how it closes, it tells you. See, like, it came first lower creating week, now it's maybe going higher to create week on the upside. Now wherever it close, maybe it can come back to close, but it had to go above that opening price to create that week. The same thing happens in every time frame, daily, monthly, weekly, whatever you are looking, exact same thing. So the week has to be formed as well. If you are bearish, specifically this week, first couple of days, market can go higher first to create the week on the upper side, the high of the monthly candle, then it can fall. So it's tricky. Every month's first week is tricky and last week is tricky. Every month's every week's first day is tricky, last day is tricky. That's why on Friday I said I struggle every Friday. Remember, I said it, I didn't hesitate to say it, because Friday is hard for any people. Okay, maybe ICT has TGIF, thanks God it's Friday. Fuck, it's Friday. You will say like, fuck, it's Friday. If it was Thursday or Wednesday, I would have very good market structure where I could have looked for my setups. It's not thank God. Okay, thank God it's Friday. If I'm a 9-5 job holder, he said based on that as well. It's like Saturday, Sunday, they can have days off. That's why thanks God it's Friday. Finally, I can have my days off. He was literally, when he gave it the name of TGIF, he literally mentioned why he named it TGIF. Okay, it's to laugh at those people who are still working outside and not trading. That's what he was mentioning when he was naming the TGIF. Okay, I don't know if you guys know that or not, but anyway, so everything works that way. On a daily candle, the first hour and the last hour is tricky. Don't first, not just hour, maybe last first 2 hours or 3 hours, or last 2 hours or 3 hours. That's why you see every PM session is doing something opposite to that AM session. Almost every PM session is doing something opposite to that AM session. Okay, if AM session is a big downfall, PM session is a retracement or at least a buy setup towards the upside. Or if AM session is big upwards move, PM session is falling. Most of the time you will see that sort of thing, because it's the end of the day. So market, last couple of hours, market has to create the daily candles week, on top, on bottom. Anyway, I hope you got my point. So every candle has a reason for going up or going down before a certain direction. Okay, and that is that reason. So yeah, I hope you got my point. Until next time, take a very good care of yourself, your health, and your loved one, and remember, secure the profit.